Hello, everybody. I know we have two watching, but I think it's just us. But hello, welcome. I am the Shamrock Pixie, aka Destiny, and on my panel we have. Introduce yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
I am Rebecca Critter.
And I'm Tom, the bargain effect. Reseller extraordinaire. No.
Hello, Land Shark Picker. Welcome. I just gotta make sure this side over here is muted. Yes, it is. All right. So, I figured I would go live today or this evening, kind of give people a little heads up. There's going to be for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow night, we are going to have a few trivia questions for my live so that you guys can win prizes. And so I figured I would say it now so you guys can go and brush up on your St. Patrick's Day history. And that way you have a better chance of winning. And I'm looking over here now. I forgot he was over here too. So that's one thing we're going to do. Oh, hello. Deals, welcome. Thrifty Christy, welcome. I figured out how to pop out my chat before my live went live tonight. So,
That's what I need to do.
hello, Flippin' Particles, welcome. And I am not on the live chat part of it, but that's okay.
Hey, neither am I.
Hello, Sparkle. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you as well. So, how many people are excited for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow?
I am.
I am.
So, Rebecca's son made a little video for me the other day, and it was so cute. It was. It made my night.
Oh, he had fun.
Oh, I'm sure he looked like he was enjoying that little necklace. Oh, welcome, Charles.
How's it?
Awesome deals. I have a lot of Irish, Scottish, Bohemian, Scandinavian, and some English, but mostly Irish. That's why I like St. Patrick's Day, because I get to celebrate all that stuff.
And drink all that booze behind you?
No, not tonight. No, we are going to have green beer tomorrow night. Well, attempt to make green beer tomorrow night. Yeah, Charles, St. Patrick's Day is a big deal in our state. Tommy informed me this evening that since last night, they actually have enforced the police in our area. Like, there's more police officers around and stuff. So, cool deals. So the police are in full force. So we are staying home to be safe.
It's cheaper to stay home anyway.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Shots get expensive.
Yes, they do. I'm just catching up on the chat. Make sure I got everything.
Well, I should probably switch over to live chat, eh?
Yeah, that probably would help, my dear.
Yes.
So we have a bunch of new and cool and crazy stuff that we're going to do tomorrow night for the St. Patrick's Day Live. I think it's better if you get drunk, you will be at home drunk yeah, exactly. You know, it's dangerous drinking and driving. And so It's better to stay home and have fun than to go out and party and then hurt yourself or somebody else. So remember, everybody, stay home and drink safely and don't drive. Cool and crazy. Yeah, cool and crazy. It definitely will be cool and crazy tomorrow night. Different things going on. But we will be doing, like I said, a giveaway. I think as of right now, we have 4 different giveaways.
Yep.
I keep looking
As of
that
right
way
now.
because I'm so used to looking that way, talking to them.
Yeah, we have 4 things, and we'll probably get a couple more. Just
Yep.
fun giveaways, nothing extraordinary, just to make it fun.
Yep. And hello, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Welcome. I think this is the first time we've seen you on my
That's,
lives.
that's right up your alley.
Oh, yes, it is. And I think Kim sent him this way because I love paranormal stuff. St. Patrick's Day and Halloween are my 2 favorite times of the year. Oop, I hear his phone.
It's because I gotta send Doug a link.
Oh, yep, our buddy Doug. Hello, Doug. How's my huckleberry?
He's
Oh,
not
wait,
in here yet.
oh, yeah. Okay. So I got to do that again here in a few minutes once he comes on. Our buddy Doug has a hound that he is amazing. I love that dog. He's a big old bloodhound, right? He's a bloodhound.
Uh, I don't bloodhound, hound dog. They're all kind of same thing, aren't they?
He's huge, but his name is Huck, Huckleberry, but I call him Huckleberry Finn. I'm the only one that can get away with that because so we hadn't seen him for a couple months because he used to come over during the summer. Well, with it being winter here, he doesn't like the cold, and the roads were just too bad to get out there and stuff by where they live. And the other day we went out there and he was so excited to see me that as soon as I opened the door, he grabbed my jacket and tried pulling me out so that he could give me all the lovin's that he could. It was awesome. And I was laughing and he was just his tail was shaking so much that his butt was moving like this. I thought he was gonna fall over. But he's my buddy. I love that dog. Kim and Dee blame them. You know what? I can't blame them badly because I love paranormal stuff. Love it. And I got to make sure that I am subscribed to you. So I'm going to sneak over here real quick. If somebody else wants to take over in the panel real quick so I can make sure that I am just subscribed. I am not, but I am now. I am showing the love. Ooh, you
That
guys
is a
got some.
pretty nifty screen behind you, Tommy.
Yeah, I've been playing with it all day. I'm trying to figure out how to work this whole OBS studio things with the green screen. I can't get it to do what I want it to do easily, but I know there's a way to do it. Just haven't figured it out. So I figured I'd play with it a little bit here. It took me forever to figure out how to get it to go into the Hangouts.
Yeah, you were playing with that earlier today, trying to get it to work. He so he was trying different ones for his background, and he's got this one right now, but he's got a waterfall one that's pretty cool. And so he was like, "Come try it out." So of course I was wearing green. I'm not wearing green now, but I was wearing green earlier, and I was a floating head because everything that was green was gone.
So you turned into like a head in a waterfall?
Yeah, head
Pretty
and
much.
hands,
Yeah.
and
That
everything else
would
was
be
water.
cool.
Everything I was like, ooh, that's kind of neat, but a little creepy at the same time. Do you have the chat up, Rebecca?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Deals said hey to you.
Hello, Miss
didn't-
Deals.
Do you know how to switch it to live chat?
I have it on live chat.
Okay. I wasn't sure. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't sing like Mama does and Todd. I just kind of like hum a little bit. North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Where exactly are you located?
Maybe they can come investigate your house.
Yes, that would be cool. But the place that they should investigate the most is in Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
Wisconsin Dells has some pretty crazy places that are haunted. And I'll let Tommy explain what happened when our daughter was like, what was she, 4 or 5 when that happened?
Yeah, something like that. I don't really know how to explain it. We're just in a certain area of the Dells that actually does have a history, and she just started freaking out about dead people down by the river, and it was weird. I don't know really how to explain it.
Yeah, it was trippy. She we were fine 1 minute, and then she started freaking out, yelling, "Daddy, get him to stop! Get him to stop!" And we're like, "Get who to stop?" And she kept pointing down by the river. They're throwing him in the river. They're hurting him, Daddy. And she was 4 or 5 years old. She doesn't know the history of the area, and so we didn't even know the history, that part of the history of that area, until we got home and did some research. But we had to get her away from there because everybody was like freaking out on us, like looking at us because she was freaking out. Let me rephrase that. And as soon as we got her past that area, she snapped out of it and doesn't remember anything about it. It was
Oh wow.
trippy. Yep. So we did some research and found out some information, and what she saw happened down there. It just wasn't happening at that time. So it was pretty neat, but
Hello,
crazy and
Pat.
scary. And
Hello.
where are you shopping?
Actually, I'm at Walmart. I just got some stuff on clearance, but I'm looking for the wife now. But I did get a bunch of stuff on the clearance.
Nice.
I'm always on the hunt, you know. Some people look for women, some people hunt for deer. I hunt for bar. I got to take Tommy's saying I hunt for bargains.
That's right. Always.
Wait, whoa! Is that Tommy? I don't see the gold chain.
Oh, it's here. It's here.
Oh, there it is. Tonight's QVC hour, we're going to have gold chain, 18 karat gold for $1,100. Act now, shipping and handling is free. And look at that, he even shaved.
I did it
Pretty good.
just for you, Pat.
Well, I hope not just for me. First, you start with Destiny first.
No, she likes it rough and scruffy.
Oh, well, she's settled. That's what happens when we first get with our wives. We're polite. We're holding the doors. We're not swearing. We're not farting in front of one another. And then when we're together 30 years, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, Pat. When I first met my husband on first date, he was Spartan.
Yeah, well, I guess we shouldn't be, but it is almost the midnight hour on a Saturday, so I guess we can talk about the wacky things of humans. So what's going on tonight? What's just random chit chat?
Yeah, I wanted to give everybody a
Destiny.
heads up.
Hello?
Yes. Can you
Is
hear
it
me?
just random chit chat tonight, or what's on the agenda?
It's a pre-St. Patty's Day hangout on air. So
Okay.
I wanted to give everybody the chance to, because we're going to have some giveaways tomorrow evening, and I wanted to kind of touch base.
Giveaways?
Some
You're giving
giveaways,
stuff
but they
away
have.
tomorrow?
Yes, but the panel doesn't count. Did he freeze that way?
You're right.
No, he's pretending like the bargain effect did the
Yeah.
other day.
I think he froze.
Oh, well, I'll be. Did we lose you?
Now we have a robot.
Hello?
Your signal.
Hello.
Did we lose you?
No,
Hello?
we're
What's going
losing
on?
you.
Why are you guys wondering out? Am I breaking up?
It's
Yes.
you.
It's all you. It's all your fault.
It's me. It's me.
It's all you. It's all your fault.
Go closer to the doors.
You know why? Because I'm on the phone. Maybe I should have tapped into the Walmart Wi-Fi. I'm looking for my wife. I don't see her.
Yeah, turn that Wi-Fi on. 'Cause you're all pixely.
Natural being ugly. Oh, there's my wife. I see her.
You're not allowed to downgrade yourself in my lives.
Downgrade? That's not a downgrade. That's called honesty. God gave either or. I wound up with brains. You going over that way?
Yes, we did have that conversation.
Yeah. Well, no, but I'm not picking on you. And I mean, I'm still a little upset about Rebecca taking 3 weeks to warm up to me and then subscribe to the old channel. You know, good at there. You know, but it's all right. I'll get over it. You know, I watched a couple Dr. Phil tapes that I had taped, and I'm feeling fine. Where's my brat friend? She's celebrating the kid's birthday tonight, right?
Yeah.
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 She might jump on.
I'm about a half an hour still away from home because we just got back from Joshua's robotics.
Yeah, I missed your lives because I fell asleep.
No, that's okay. I actually got to go back. You know what sucks about those robotics is I have to go back and overlap them with audio because they play the music so loud there that I get copyrights. So not that they take it down, but what happens is in the future, you know, if I ever get fortunate enough to monetize anything and somebody would want to watch one of those videos and they would go viral, I'm going to have to change the coding on it with the audio just so that, you know, what's going to happen, you know?
Right.
So Rebecca's going to be on live with us tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Speak
No,
of the devil.
There's
I'm not
Kimmy.
going to be there. I'm just kidding.
Hi, Kimmy.
The party has arrived, friends. Just kidding.
Oh my God. And I see it looks like more people. I mean, what do we got? We got everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah, almost everybody.
Jeez. I mean, we only need what, 42 more states, and we got the whole United States of America represented on here.
We're trying.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's nice to see Rebecca with a smile. She seems upbeat tonight. She has a positive attitude. You know what it is? Because she's starting to watch some of my videos and she's falling in love with me. Every time she looks at that magnet
You keep
on the
telling
refrigerator,
yourself
she's
that.
reminded of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What do you mean, oh boy? A man can dream.
I am very happily married, and I'm sure you are too.
No. Whoa. Let's not confuse that. God says, listen, whoa. God says we're all brothers and sisters. Love and that other thing that you're talking about is totally different. I'm talking about friendship. You know, I mean, I would give, 30 years ago, I wouldn't have hugged a man, but I'd give Tommy a hug right now.
Honey, what happened to your green screen?
What?
Who's
Is there?
green screen?
Wait, you got a green screen? Wait, what am I missing here? Hello to hello, my Irish twin. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Pat. Hello to everybody in the chat. I see Mary Beth right there. I have not looked up further, friends, so I have no idea who is up.
Well, guys, I don't
there's
see.
Greg.
Hey, just so you know, in case anyone's saying hello or to disconnect me, I'm not being snobby. I don't see none of the chat, so I'm just while the wife is getting her couple things, I'm just wasting time on Hangout.
Hey, Pat, I got a question for you.
Oh God, is it personal? Because I am married.
It depends why.
I'm married.
Why?
Tommy.
Why are you holding your camera so high? I see more of the ceiling than I see you.
Well, did I ever tell the story about how a kid one time on the bus said I had a fat head?
Yes.
The other day.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get the best. I don't have a selfie stick with me. It's in the car. So I'm trying to get the best angle to make me look, 2 pounds thinner and my head doesn't look like a bowling ball. I mean, you want me to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, the
But
trick of where you go up like
but
this.
what I'm seeing is like from your nose up, like the bridge of your nose up.
What
There
are you
you
seeing now? So I got to hold it like on a tilt. Do I look better now?
now. Yeah, at least I could see.
Well, let's go back to Rebecca. Rebecca,
Why do we always gotta pick on me?
You better be nice to my Rebecca. I'll come at you like a spider monkey, over her. Don't tempt me. Rebecca's my girl.
I'm curious what these people in Walmart are thinking of
You
Pat
know,
right now.
they smile and they say some idiot's on his phone. Let's be honest. I'm looking around the Walmart clearance balloons, and I hate when I walk over to something clearance, and let's say it's normally priced $9 and the clearance is $8.97. 3 cents discount is not clearance.
True story.
This Walmart is actually not open 24 hours a day. It will close at midnight. So, Rebecca, what are you drinking there, young lady?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Okay, just make sure it's PG.
Look, Destiny.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Do you want me to open it? I'll open it right now. I took your address off of it.
Better put the face.
soda.
Whoa! Put face protection on it because mine exploded.
Glitter bomb.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, man.
It wasn't glitter. It was
there is glitter.
dust.
Tommy, this is your glitter all over this, isn't this, Tommy? I know how you like that gold glitter.
I have a thing for glitter. Glitter comes to me like I'm a magnet for it.
Well, we know when you with your big gold bling there, we know you have a thing for glitter, Tommy. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if your toenails are painted green for tomorrow's show.
All right, it says, I'm going to have to get tissues out. This is going to make me cry. No, okay. It says, Dear Kim, thank you for joining my first annual St. Patrick's Day Live. Here is a little something to say thank you. Thank you for everything you do for me. 1438U, girl. Please wear the Shamrock Carnation for the live. 1438, my friend, the Shamrock Pixie, a.k.a. Destiny. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. Yes, tissue.
Whoa.
Oh,
I got it. Kimberly, hold on a second. Kimberly, hold on a second. I didn't get no 1438762 on my letter.
You're just not special enough.
I know. That's all right. I'm gonna write. You call me later with those numbers. I'm gonna write them on my letter. I'll insert them.
All right. So this is where's my camera? How cute is this? This is cute. I'll totally wear this. Heck yeah, I'm gonna be rocking out.
Don't forget, there's a little pin on top.
Yeah, that's really cute. I'm all. Oh, there we go. Where's my camera, guys? I always try to show you guys your screen, your face right here on the thing, even though you can't see like that. There's a vintage bottle, just like, I heard that Todd got. I got that same one. I don't want the whole world to see that one. It's special. Here's some bling bling happy. Oh, wait, we're backwards here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is cool. I'm totally rocking it out. I like the little accessories. Let me just show you the other thing I got. I'm just going to show you. Hold on, folks. You all talk amongst yourselves.
She's kind of stuck.
Got all tangled.
Oh, I love that girl. She is amazing. And I think we lost Pat. I think he's mad. I'm sorry, Pat.
No. I'm screwing around here.
we lost your video. There you go.
Yeah, I'm back. Give me a couple more minutes, all right? I'll be right back.
All right.
And don't be saying no bad stuff about me because this is live to the world. I can just go back and replay it. You can't edit it. So say, Rebecca, say all kind words.
All right.
Rebecca. Is Rebecca there?
I am here.
All right, darling. I'll be right back.
Don't get yourself twisted up again, Kim.
I know, right? I was having problems, people. Did it sound all funky?
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, so I have a little bow that I thought about putting in my hair, but I might just wear it like this, you know? Little bow. Oh, you can't even see me. Little bow. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's what we wanted to get.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I'll have my green shirt. Yes, folks.
Girl, oh,
This is so
that is
fun.
awesome.
Makes me so happy.
Hey, Kimmy.
Yes, ma'am.
Great minds think alike.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I like the tie. I totally. I'm feeling very green, y'all.
And I got a blingy light up necklace and blingy light up earrings.
Oh, the earrings are awesome. I didn't think about earrings. That's awesome.
I'm gonna be totally different tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
But I
tried to
can't tell
hunt.
my secret.
Yeah, you can't. You can't give us that at all. I tried to find a green wig, and I was unsuccessful on finding one that wasn't like a clown fro. And then the whole blizzard really threw me off this week. So,
Yeah, I bet.
we lost a couple days. And then remember the week before that, that was the whole Brayden, my son being sick. So I've had a couple of weeks back to back that were a little funky. Mary Beth says, you look ready for leprechaun frolics.
All right, Craig, you got to send me your address. He feels.
I know
he's hurt because I didn't send him anything, so he is going to have to send me his address, and I'll send you something. Did you get it all figured out, Pat?
No, not really, but
maybe
I'm just
Craig will win a
goofing
prize
around. I'm actually
tomorrow.
looking for the wife again, but
Poof! Man, Shark Cooker, you're making me sad now.
oh, there.
Hi, Nathan.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Denise, did you find anything? You want to say hello? It's the gang.
Hello.
Say hello.
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 Hello, Denise.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
She's tired. She's she just had a foot. She just had a foot operation in January, and she had a foot last year, so she's looking for stuff for. She's having problems with her feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I can so relate with you. I had three or four surgeries in one winter on my foot, so I can so relate.
It's not. Hey, did I chase Rebecca away?
Nope,
No,
I'm
she's
still
still
here.
She ain't
okay.
scared of you. She ain't scared.
Actually, I'm going to sit down. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take my blood pressure. Well, hold on.
Oh,
okay.
Let me see.
It's always good to be prepared, to know.
Hold on a
these things.
second. Let me see what you guys do to me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be high, and he's going to blame it on me.
Blood pressure. I'm going to check my blood pressure live, guys. This is live. At D72.
Oh, he just sounded like. Who did he just sound like when he did that?
Who did I sound like? An actor.
Batman. The guy who plays Batman.
Michael Keaton.
One of them. Wasn't there a bunch of people?
It's asking me to enter my birthday for my blood pressure.
Hello, Nathan. Welcome.
Did you see what Craig said in the chat?
I did.
What did he say? What did he say?
Nothing.
Did he say anything bad about me?
Always. Craig is always up to no good. Huh, Craig?
Where's Nathan? I don't see Nathan.
Is
he here?
In the chat. But
he's in the chat. Okay.
Yep, but I gotta remember how to where his stuff is here.
Wait a minute. I gotta sit up straight. It says sit up straight with your legs uncrossed and feet on the ground. Okay. I'm nervous, guys. If I pass out on the screen here, it's because they, don't just hey, Destiny, you're in charge. This is your feed tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I pass out with the blood pressure machine, you just mute my mic first and cut me off. So, here I go.
Just cut me off. Cut me from the feed.
I should be like, Walmart employees be coming running. Sir, what's wrong? Kimberly, what the heck did you do to me the other day? You made me all nervous for like 10 minutes.
Well, remember you said you took a nap before that. I thought I helped calm you down because you were a lot calmer, which was fine. It's good to see that side of you, sir. Make sure
He wouldn't let me come in.
No, there's why do you guys don't think there's a serious side to Pat?
Well, I'm sure that there is. I know there is. I've talked to you on the phone, but
actually, joking around and talking and having fun kind of makes it a lot more relaxing. And but when it's time to talk shop and business, I mean, I'm selling gold chains tonight. Tommy is my model.
You're supposed to hold still while you're getting your blood pressure tested.
Actually, it says. Wait a minute.
I think I was supposed to talk either.
My blood pressure might be a little high tonight. But I forgot to take my meds this morning.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Ratted you out.
Good.
Did you hear my wife throw me under the bus?
Good job, Denise.
Yeah.
You tell him. Somebody's got to keep you in line.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we have
are you ready to go?
In the chat.
Oh, you want to take your blood pressure? All right. Now she wants to. It's amazing. My wife wants to take her blood pressure. Being married to me, it should be really low.
You didn't show us the results.
Here, it was 162 over 91. That's not good.
Yeah, that top number is a little high.
Yeah,
that top number. High. Yeah, I know. But I'm on meds, and I'll be honest. I wasn't feeling too great today. I took some. These are long days sometimes. When I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I do YouTube for 3 hours, and then I go and do the property. Then I go do Instacart, and then I mean, to be honest, I got to make a video because I have to get stuff listed on eBay because I probably have a pile of stuff. I probably have at least $500 to $800 worth of stuff I have to get listed on eBay because that's how far I'm behind.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you get caught up, to be honest, buying stuff, and it's not called the death pile. It's just called inventory that's not listed.
I call it the money pile.
The what? The mud pile?
The money pile.
The money pile. Oh, no. Money. Hold on. Now I got to help out my wife do her. Saying about emailing you the results. Just say close and start all over. And then blood pressure. Oh, wait a minute. Close. Exit. No thanks. Exit. Okay, I had to show my wife how to work technology. Again.
All right, I'm like.
I have to do that all the time.
Kimberly, how was the party?
It was fun. I don't know where the birthday boy went. It was fun. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Did you take pictures of the cake?
I did. I did take pictures of the cake, and I even filmed part of the process, but I started to run out of time, and so I just couldn't do the reset up of filming it any longer. But I took pictures of the stages of it.
Shut up, lady! They're telling me that Walmart's closing in 50 minutes. I'm trying to listen to you, Kim.
Thank you for telling her to be quiet, Pat.
I did. I told her to shut up.
Interrupting me. I was going to show you guys a picture of it, but let's see.
Hey, Destiny. She's got her headphones off, so she's not listening. Destiny. Destiny. Destiny.
I had to.
Is there going to be cake tomorrow?
Here's part of it.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I couldn't do the gold thing because I didn't have enough time to go searching for what I needed. And thanks to the blizzard, I mean, everything was closed.
That cake looks cool.
He loved it.
I'm still so lost on sometimes.
Why? What's the matter? What's the matter, Test? What are you lost on? Tell me, and I will walk you through this.
Well, I have everything figured out. It's just I wish I could be faster at it, like adding people
Oh,
and
there we
sending
go.
messages and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nope,
Oh,
hold
there's a
on.
good picture. Can you see him? There's him with
Oh, yeah, there he is.
yeah.
Oh, he loved that. Look at
He
his
really
face.
did. He really enjoyed
Hey,
the whole
Mama.
day. What's up,
Hello.
Betty?
How are you?
Laying on the couch in the dark.
I'm at Walmart. My wife dropped me off and she left me here. I think she forgot about me. No, I'm just kidding. We're just wasting time at
I've been
Walmart.
watching. I know where she is. You can't fool me.
Are you ready? All right. Well, we're getting ready to check out pretty soon. How's Mama doing today?
I'm good. I've been sleeping all day.
Oh, so Mama came out of the cave, huh?
Yeah, I sometimes I just need to sleep all day, and today was one of those days.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My wife's talking about I got to work tomorrow, and I said, tell her stay home, don't go to work, so she can relax.
Nope, I took today off, but we know who rules your roost because your wife talks and you jump.
Say that again, hon. She talks and I don't. Is that what you said?
I said we know who rules your roost. She talks and you jump.
Oh yeah, I'll admit that. Whatever she wants because she's such a good wife. So
I'll tell you
you'll
what.
do
I really enjoyed your video with all those books. I like books.
Oh, thank you. Did you get your packet? Did you get your package yet?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if my husband got the mail today or not.
Okay, yeah, because it was supposed to hit there today.
Oh, okay. It's probably in the mailbox.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was late with the Valentine's Day card this year, but hey, I only met you maybe a week later.
That's okay. I'm not going to go out there right now, but
No, you're fine. I just don't want you to think I forget about you. My son's girlfriend calls me Mr. Rogers now because I play some Mr. Rogers music in some of my videos.
Did you see Pat my Instagram post a couple weeks ago when I was watching the Mr. Rogers documentary, and they showed a clip of him walking across the set, and I was just like, you could see everything, and I don't know, light went off in my head, right? Because I used to love Mr. Rogers. And I was like, oh my God, Mr. Rogers' house isn't real. It's a set. And of course it's a set, but that little ding goes off in your head. And I was like, oh no, my whole life is over.
I have that documentary, and we went and saw it together as a family. It was, to be honest, it was a little boring, but I liked the story of the love and kindness and just the compassion he had for people and kids and the stuff. We need more of that nowadays.
PBS wouldn't even be around if it wasn't for Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, I don't want to cut you off, but I'm in line at the checkout, so I'm going to actually check out myself, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay?
Get you later.
If you guys haven't shown Pat the love, go to his channel and show him some love.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, and is Rebecca still here?
I am.
All right. Well, I got to make sure because I want to stay on her good list. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, Pat.
Bye, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Destiny's learning how to pimp out her peeps.
I was going to show you guys here. You want to see I wish I could share this a lot easier, but so my parents have a new puppy named Walter.
Aww.
Cute.
Yeah, isn't he cute?
A little toy poodle.
He's a little teeny tiny guy with a
Look at his hat. He's a party poodle.
Yeah, he looks so sad. It's so cute though, how mopey he looks. Oh, see, yeah, Thrifty Christy, he's so cute. His name's Walter, like from Jeff Dunham, one of his puppets, who happens to be my favorite character.
Just realized my mic wasn't on.
Oh boy.
I had to turn it off because Jasmine came down here and she was talking. So
say hi. Say hi.
He's on a mission. I think the dogs maybe.
Destiny, did they like all their stuff?
They have not seen all their stuff yet. We've been so busy, and so it's been kind of put to the side, but they will. I'm gonna do a Google Hangout with you tomorrow, and so they
Okay.
can see it for the first time. So
Well, what's the show tomorrow? What time's the show tomorrow?
7 p.m. Central. It's
Okay.
a St. Patty's Day hangout.
Okay.
So, and then we're gonna have some giveaways tomorrow night. It's St. Patrick's Day trivia.
Oh,
So,
about St. Patty's stuff?
yep.
Oh boy, I'll fail that. I
Well, the
don't.
panel
Me
doesn't
too.
count. Panel can't win anything. It's all for all the viewers. But I will be sending
Oh
something
yeah, I'm not
out.
worried about that. I don't ever expect to be part of a giveaway or something.
So you have to come up with a St. Patrick's Day question, trivia question.
Okay,
I forgot to tell
That
Pat that.
shouldn't be hard. There's Google.
Yep,
Yep.
that's what I said.
That's a new background you got going there, Tommy. Is that your
Yo.
green screen?
Yeah, I've
It's
been
like
playing
the
with it
better
all
one.
day.
Oh, I bet you love it, huh, Tommy?
Did you
I
change
know
I
it
you
again?
do. Yeah.
You got any boxing backgrounds?
And I'm
What about the boxing
noticing.
screen?
I don't know if everybody else has noticed. I'm noticing this nice trimmed look you got
You
going.
like that, eh?
Up.
I did that just for Pat.
Ooh, Destiny, young man, he's looking handsome.
He's a hot mess.
Yeah, remember, he's a handsome mess. You're
Oh,
the
yes.
smoking hot mess.
That's right.
But Tommy's not really a mess. Like, he's not like us where we're all over the place sometimes.
That's true. Okay,
He's a little
so
more put together mess.
exactly. Okay, so Land Shark Picker is going to have a giveaway tomorrow as well. Make sure you are subscribed to him and you
Ooh,
make a
yeah.
comment on his welcome video. He's got a $25 restaurant gift card. So
Ooh.
Pat and Tommy are getting a little close. LOL. Yes, they are. So real quick, so if you are not showing love to the Land Shark Pickers channel, head on over and show the love.
Yep,
Also,
Craig is awesome.
and
You're doing
Awesome,
really,
Craig.
you're doing really, really good, Destiny, pimping out your peeps.
I'm trying. I'm
I'm
learning. It's
I'm
still a
really
slow
proud of you.
process.
She had to take a whole class from me on how to do it.
Yep, I sure did. So, also, if you are not subscribed to anybody in our panel tonight, please go share the love and subscribe to them.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
Oh,
We
that's
have
cute, Kimmy.
I have a bow already right here, but
we have Miss Borderline Horrorish, Miss
yeah,
Kim.
yeah. That's
We have Hip Flippin' Mama, the resell mama.
Kimmy's
We
got my
have
necklace on tonight.
we have Miss Rebecca, and then we have, of course, Tommy, the bargain effect.
Hey.
So,
That's
hey, your
probably
hand
gonna
disappeared.
change his screens a few more times tonight.
I'm actually looking for a boxing one for Mama right now.
Destiny, do you remember when Tommy was too afraid to go live?
I do.
Now
I
he's just
do.
full
I
himself
made
and
him
wants to go live all the time,
go
huh,
live
Tom?
with me. I made him go live with me. And so it would just be like normal, just us talking, nothing big. You just hit that live button and oh, by the way, we're live.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
I
now it's
remember.
like-
And the first time he went live, he was like, he looks
Yeah.
so serious.
But I drag it out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it broke it out. Let's see. I'm trying to find one.
Okay. So while he's looking for his boxing background, Mr. Landshark Picker said Olive Garden / Longhorn Steakhouse. I'm not sure what that is. Never
It's a
heard of that.
cowboy. It's a cowboy restaurant.
Oh, okay. Cheddar's did I say that right?
I
Yard
don't-
House, Bahama Breeze, and Season 52 is just so I have this clear. That's what the $25 restaurant gift card goes to.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay. Nice. Hey, how do, wait, I gotta go back up. All right, I am so going. I am already subscribed, but I am gonna go so comment again on your
Mm-hmm.
video because I want to try Olive Garden. I've never been there.
Oh my!
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah,
great.
the
They
other
have a whole
places I've
bunch
never
of them
heard
here.
of. What's that?
See, that's the only
Olive
place on
Garden is
that
good.
whole list. It's the only place on that whole list that we have is the Olive Garden.
Yeah, we have a
Same here.
Longhorn Steakhouse, not Cheddar's. I've never even heard of that one, but I'm sure
I
that
will be
Tommy
back.
and
I got
other
a phone call.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never. The only one I've heard of is Olive Garden, and I thought Longhorn Steakhouse was or Longhorn was like a cartoon thing, and then I realized there was a steakhouse with it.
Yeah, it's like I was trying to think of another restaurant that's
Nice,
more
Tommy.
common, but
You like
Nice,
that?
Tommy.
like steak and potatoes and
Do you know all them guys?
A couple of them.
Your head just went into that one dude's chest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just see.
This Tommy, the guy
Reach
on the
in.
very end, the guy. This is how I got into the lower weight classes because of the Super Six competition. It was about 10 years ago. The guy on the very end is Andre Ward, and he's almost about ready to retire now.
Which end?
And
White shorts or black shorts?
well, oh, the white shorts.
Okay.
That's Andre Ward, and then the guy above your left shoulder. Oh crap, I can't think of his name. Some of these guys don't even fight anymore. Let me go
Oh.
back to you. That's oh crap, he doesn't fight anymore, but oh, it's gonna bother me. I can't think of his name now.
Trying to let her see all of them here.
No, I don't need to see them all. I know who they all are, but I can't think of their names right now.
I just grabbed
Oh,
the first thing that popped up.
that's bugging me. Yeah, that's really old. That's a very old thumbnail.
Land
you got a
shark
unicorn
picker.
wine? Oh,
That's
Now you have
cool,
to find a
Tommy.
unicorn
Thank
one
you.
for Miss Kim. Land shark picker, if you could put your link to your channel in chat, that would be awesome.
do your mod job, Craig.
Coach. COCH.
So I noticed there's these two guys that I always see recently, Mama, that are talking boxing, and I've been sort of listening to it because there's a 30-minute show before every NASCAR race on Sunday, and they do about the latest and greatest of who's boxing right now. And I can't remember their names, but I know that um, I don't know. If I had access to watch it more, I would probably be far more into it. But it's always something I can never. It's not on any of the channels that I could ever watch.
Well, a lot of
Like
the
the
weight class.
MMA ones they show,
Yeah.
some
Well,
of
because
them.
that's more popular right now. You know, a lot of the weight classes in boxing are stagnant right now. There's just no excitement. There's no exciting fighters, and there's no big competitions. You have your Triple G Gennady Golovkin, who was kind of becoming really big, and he's a lighter weight class, and now he's kind of. Your Canelo Alvarez got tested positive for drugs. So it was just, a lot of the really, really good fighters are out.
Is that
Pacquiao's
the one
out.
that you were disappointed to hear about recently? That Alvarez guy? I know you said the other day you were disappointed or something to hear about some
Oh, no,
person.
My Mike Tyson. He had a live broadcast on Michael Rappaport's channel, and he's sitting there smoking a joint live, right? And he's my favorite boxer, but I don't think you should go live on
Yeah,
a
right,
YouTube broadcast and smoke a joint. I
right.
just don't think that's the right message you want to send to the young people that idolize you. I mean, I don't care if people smoke pot,
I
but
will be right back. I need to go check on the kiddos.
maybe you shouldn't do it on live YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's live here in Michigan, and I could smoke a joint in front of everybody. Well, I can't smoke anything, but I wouldn't do it. I just was very disappointed with his choice. That's all.
Is that a unicorn?
That's a unicorn.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's got that real look at the eyes on that thing. It's like
He's a mean unicorn.
No, he's not mean. He's just
Mysterious, majestic.
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been playing with this green screen thing all day. I'm trying to figure out how to get the movie. Well, I know how to get the movie and green screens in there. It's just there's got to be an easier way.
Well, I know that you'll probably figure it out.
Eventually.
I think that boxer's first name was Frank.
Hmm?
He's been retired a long time, so he's been out of the game probably 4 years now, so 3 years maybe. So it's hard to remember those old guys. Because the
Right?
only
I'm
one that's
terrible
even
with
still
names.
boxing is Andre Ward, and he's getting ready to retire. He was actually, Tommy, Andre Ward, the one that was on, by your right shoulder. He
Yeah,
was a stunt boxer in Creed 2.
a stunt boxer.
For Michael B. Jordan, the Adonis Creed. He was the stunt boxer.
Hmm. I didn't know they had stunt
Well, they
boxers.
have scenes where the stars are fighting other boxers, and they're usually other boxers that they fight, and so he was one of the people that was like an opposing boxer and stuff in the movie. So Andre
Oh,
Ward, yeah, he doesn't look anything like that picture now, but
Ow. Get off the table. Sandra!
I heard that.
Go. Get off the table. Honey, no kid. Go on.
the unseen side of Kimmy. What are you eating, Destiny? Oh, numb.
I am addicted to these things. They're so yummy. And I'm not going to get big. I'm not going to get fat from eating because I started gaining some weight by sitting here and eating at my desk. So I figured I'd switch to something healthier. Because it's not good for my feet.
How's everybody's sales been doing?
we're actually doing really well.
Mine have just been.
Well, I learned a little trick off a video that Rise and Grind posted the other day, 2 days ago, about the promoted listings. I think everybody should go over there and take a look at that. It seems to be working so far. I noticed the instant difference.
So, okay, nice necklace there, Tommy. I would have to say, if I had to guess, that necklace is probably Monet.
Probably. I got it from this one broad.
Yeah, does anybody on the panel not get a piece of jewelry from me yet?
What?
Did you really just say that?
Oh, I am a broad. This is why it was Kelly and Tommy in the morning and not Kelly and Destiny in the morning.
Oh.
No, I love it. I've been wearing it since I got it.
Oh, good.
And I wore my necklace, and I'm probably going to have to pass it down to Jaslyn because you were right. It was heavy, a little heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought, oh, I'm good. And nope.
I told you that's why I didn't wear it.
But it's Jaslyn's birthstone, so she loves it. She keeps trying to steal it from me, so I will probably give it to her. But only special occasions can she wear it, though.
Are you gonna wear both of your shamrock 4-leaf clovers tomorrow?
I am going to try. I am trying to figure out a way to put it on my charm necklace that I have, and I'm getting there.
Well, the one will be fine because it's 10-karat gold, so it's not going to bother you because it's polished stone, and then it's got 10-karat gold trim around it.
I was
so you
just
should be
meaning
able
on
to
how
wear
to
that.
put it on the chain necklace or the charm necklace itself, because
Yeah.
without damaging it
I
or
don't know
anything
about
like
the other
that.
one I sent you because that's, that's not real gold, but see
Hi,
guys,
D. Sorry,
see
D.
guys,
Flipping particles just came in.
you give mama a certain amount of love, and then a light goes on in the room, and then I know, okay, I have to send you gold.
So I want cake, so I like zoned out on cake. I'm sorry.
I don't have a chat pulled up. I forgot we're live.
Oh, hey, tell the cat it's got to share its cake with me.
Yeah, that's why I had to step away for a second because she was up there trying to eat the cake. I was like, "What are you doing?" This cake seriously was like 20 pounds. This cake was so heavy.
Wow.
Damn.
I cannot believe how fast you got it done and how good it looks.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I wish that I had a whole nother day like I originally planned because there's a process where I like to, instead of using fondant all over it, I just use like icing and I put it in the freezer and let it cool down and then I like mold it with my hands, like sculpt it with my hands, and I wasn't able to do that, but he loved it and I thought to myself, you know, if he loves it, then that's all that matters. He thought it was so amazing, and my daughter wants me to make her a unicorn cheesecake for her birthday, so we'll see how that goes.
A unicorn cheesecake?
Yeah, well, she likes cheesecake, which is fine. I'll make them whatever they want me to. I just sometimes have to sort of ponder and be a little creative sometimes. But she wants a unicorn cheesecake. Unicorn cheesecake. So.
Did I go away?
It
You
was,
did,
yeah,
but
for
you're
a brief
back.
second. It was weird.
I tried to
Yeah.
look at the chat. I went to the chat, and this screen went away, and then the other one came up, and I was reading the chat, and I was telling Mary that if her son participates in mixed martial arts, he can handle himself. Mary, it's okay. Something tells me he doesn't mind getting hit. He likes hitting better. Mommy's got to quit babying their boys and let their boys be boys. You know what I mean? There's a reason that I raised a middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to learn the hard
boys
way.
gotta be boys. Yeah, boys gotta be boys.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly. Like
My son used to break a bone every year. I swear.
I think that's going to be our daughter.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being like that. I was like that. I was always into doing whatever. I didn't stereotype anything. If I wanted to play in the dirt, then I played in the dirt, you know. If I wanted to go ride dirt bikes with the boys, then that's what I did.
My daughter wanted to play football, and so she used to suit up in football gear with our son Clay in the front yard, and they'd play football, and he'd say, Dad, I'm telling you, she could do it. She hits hard. She's a hard hitter. And she wanted to play football. So he geared her all up, and we went to the first day of Rocket football, and she got ready to walk in, and he picked her up and hugged her and said, Baby, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't let you play football. And so she didn't play. But I was like, yeah, because I wanted to see her kick some butt out there, you know. But he wouldn't let her play.
Yeah, when Jaslyn got on her motorcycle for the very first time, she was 5. It took Tommy 2 years to convince me to even let her on a motorcycle. And then when she got on, I have a video up on my Facebook page. Um, I had nothing to worry about. She almost fell and she pulled out of it like a pro. I'm like, what was I worried about? You know?
Yep, you just can't worry about it. They're going to do what they're going to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Joey, he's our bug boy. So when he goes outside, he's always looking at all the different bugs, and he loves to learn about bugs. Like he likes to analyze them suckers on.
That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Bugs are weird. That's why I'm like I always like to take pictures of them.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
know.
with
All bugs I find.
with Joseph though, it gets to the point to where it's obsessive.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Wake up the next morning, like if he's been outside during the summer, sometimes we'll wake up and he's got his bug friends from outside sleeping with him. A
Oh, wow.
little too weird.
Please
Yeah.
tell me they're in a bag.
No,
No, no, not all of them. He'll put them in a container with like holes in the top,
Okay,
or
well, that's all right.
or his
it,
pockets, or
yeah,
whatever. Brings them in the house in his pockets all the time. We go for family walks at night in the summertime, and you can't even go for a walk because he slams the brakes on in front of you because there's a cricket on the ground.
yeah. I mean, it's if we can get him to just keep them outside, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But when he really wants to sleep with them, it's a big deal because I don't want them in the house.
If
Yeah,
they're in a
here.
container, if they are in a container, they are just fine. You're gonna have to get him a lot of little aquariums for his bedroom, so when he finds a new friend, he can bring it inside, put it in an aquarium. Tommy, I know you probably have some light bulbs sitting around.
Nope, there ain't no bugs allowed in the house.
Oh please!
Nope.
If you
We
can
had
sit there and vape, your son can have aquariums in his room.
Yeah, I vape in my basement. His bugs are everywhere.
yeah, um,
That's all I need to do is be sending out some inventory full of ants.
yeah, no. He had ant farms. Like he had a couple really nice. My dad went out and bought him some really nice ant farms with that's enclosed and everything. And yeah, he decided to open that up and put them on his bed so he could sleep with them because they were lonely. That was the what he
How
told us.
old
They
was
were
he?
8.
Oh wow!
He was convinced that they were lonely. Hello, part-time pickers. Welcome.
Rebecca, I love you. Awesome.
What'd she type?
Not that I'm messing with her while we're going back and forth. She's just funny.
Cute.
I was gonna
So
share.
yeah.
Hello, part-time pickers.
Hello, hello.
There's a kiss. Does this count as Beth Tennehart's no lights challenge? This counts, right?
Maybe
I don't know.
well, you have to go live in the dark for 15 minutes. So
Well, I've been live
Yeah.
in the dark for 15 minutes.
yeah.
Hashtag Tenneharts. I did it.
So I
I
watched
still have to
her.
do that.
She made a video last night that was about bullet journaling, and it was really good because she broke it down. She made it all kind of in one video, start to finish, and it was really good. I
It
really
was good.
appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate Beth. I think she is awesome person.
I
Yeah, it
have
was
not
good. I
seen
was
that one
taking
yet.
notes.
Yeah, she did. It was up. It was up yesterday, kind of later. So I'm
Yeah, I
still
don't
trying to
always.
catch up from the blizzard. Is what I'm doing. I'm surprised that I even was able to watch it. I was trying to make cake and watch people yesterday to catch back up, but I
There's a lot you missed. 2 days of no
know.
contact.
It was weird. Like I felt all the love though that so many people were like, "Oh my gosh, where were you?" I'm like, "People, it was only 36 hours. I was off of YouTube, and everybody's having a meltdown." my Facebook, like the messages was blowing up, like of people that are even in our circle or just right on the acquaintances or whatever they are, but either I need to get another hobby besides YouTube or something because I was starting to think, man, maybe I'm on YouTube too much if everybody's that way. After one day, I felt loved though. It was cool to feel loved.
Yeah, Tommy was even getting worried, and he hardly ever worries.
Dude, that was crazy. That's why I tried to get. I mean, I got a hold of you because I was like, well, I know Destiny will pass on the message, and the only cell service that was working was that one that was Xfinity. I have Cricket, and the Cricket tower must have been down or whatever it was. I don't know what Cricket runs off of, but there was a bunch of cell services down. I think it was the AT&T is what they run off of. No cell service, no, cable for those who had cable, no power for a bunch for multiple days. There's still people right now without power from this.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's
It's these
crazy.
days where it gets scary for people because now if you weren't smart about trying to store your food, all your food's now, rotten and rot and like your house is gonna be gold.
Deal
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Look at mountain scene behind Tommy." So
Tommy says
Beautiful.
that is
it
pretty. That is pretty. So I hopefully got him
Got-
froze. It's like a camping video. Yup.
is.
Hmm.
All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna go because I think I'm gonna go crawl back in bed because apparently 12 hours today wasn't enough.
All right, Mama. Well, thank you for joining.
Have a good night.
Have a
Bye.
wonderful
night.
night. Good night.
Here,
Sweet
here, watch.
dreams.
Are you watching?
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching?
Uh-huh.
There. That's a mama kiss. That's about what it feels like. All right, hang on. It's a monster. It's a monster.
I can't
see him?
see.
See the dog?
Oh, I guess you ain't going nowhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Like, no, you can't go. You can't go.
Apparently not. Now I guess I'm staying. Scrappy, look. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi,
Don't lick me.
Scrappy.
Say hi. Say hi.
I heard it.
I heard it.
All right,
that was
then. I
cute.
guess I'm here. Because as we know, we're ruled by our dogs.
And cats. Our cat does that too. Miss Gabby does it too all the time. All right, let's see. Part-time pickers asked, did anyone hit any garage sales today? We had 208 within 20 miles of us and didn't hit one. Well, it is still snow on the ground. Yes, it was warmer today, but we don't have yard sale season until April.
Yeah, we got a ways yet for work.
Yep.
We're gonna.
Where do you live, part-time pickers, that you can go year-round? That really pisses me off. Hashtag jealous.
Thank you very much, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Thank you so much for stopping by. And you have yourself a wonderful evening.
You know,
and if
you
you're
go
not
to her
subscribed,
channel. You go to
yeah.
her channel, and it's like, ooh,
Well, I did subscribe tonight. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed, but I did subscribe tonight. I showed some love, and I'm going to check her out.
Yeah,
Check out the
that sounds like a channel you would like, actually.
Say hi, Scrappy.
Oh, yeah.
Scrappy.
I already had it pulled up.
I was gonna go look for. I don't know if I am. Oh, I am already subscribed. There you go.
I think I'm in a spot where I can actually get up, you guys, because he's on my left shoulder. So we're gonna try this. You want to go night?
He's looking at the camera.
Do you want to go night? You want to go outside? Oh, you want to go outside? Okay. Right back on my back.
That's not going outside.
But you know what? With my back issues, he'll lay on my back, and then Rocky always lays down by my butt, but on the curve of my back, and it feels so good.
Yeah.
I trained them when they were little to do that. So they always, if I lay on my stomach anywhere, they'll always come lay on my back. Always.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That for some reason I thought my
All
mic
right,
was
guys,
off
I'm going to
again.
try this again.
Part-time pickers answered you. They said, "Mama, I'm in California. It was actually pretty hot today."
Oh, all right
Heat,
then.
hot. I can't wait.
Right?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to be summer. That's gonna be so nice. All right,
Mhm.
guys. I will see you tomorrow night. I love you.
Love you. Have a good night.
Sleep tight.
Night.
Sweet
Bye,
dreams.
guys.
Alrighty. Let's see. See, I hear echo. Or is it just me? I
Maybe
heard it
just
for a
you,
minute.
'cause I don't hear echo.
See
I
these
don't hear it.
headphones? See these headphones are crazy because like I'm picking up noises that I normally would not hear, and so I don't know. It's very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. All right. Um,
So, Kimmy, when you didn't have cell service, did you get my random message that I left you anyway?
So my phone didn't give me all of my messages. I don't know. I'll have to look. I do know that when I finally got it though, like first it was my cell service that came back, and then the Wi-Fi still was not working. That was the last thing to come back, which I wasn't too worried about that like at all. I knew that worst case scenario, like for my eBay stores, I could always still do it off my cell service. I was getting worried though when it got closer into day two, and then I was like, all right, this is going this long without. I figured worst case is I'd go find some service if I had to do shipping, and I mean I would just have to bite the bullet on the cost if I had to just bring it in, which is quite possible. It's not a big deal, but of course I wouldn't like to do that, to pay the extra amount that I could save by printing the label here. So
right.
I would have probably panicked, but I just was like, you know what? There's nothing that we could do. It's not unknown here in Colorado to have that type of situation happen. It's just was very quick. And they gave enough warning that people who've lived here long enough know that if the Weather Channel gives out a warning that far ahead, then you need to be prepared. And so as long as you weren't out on the roads, there was people who were stuck in their cars for 22 hours out on the highway because they chose to drive the highway in 95-mile-per-hour snow wind, which will blow your car right off of the highway. And then it brings in a 2 hour or two time span, you'll have snow drifts or multiple feet, and the plows can't get to it fast enough. So that's the worst part, really. As long as you're safe, and warm, and be smart about it. We cover the windows with blankets and fill the gaps wherever you can. If you lose your fridge, you lose power to your fridge, there's a bunch of snow outside. It's much easier to just take plastic containers of snow and put it in your fridge if you absolutely get to that point. You just
Or
gotta.
Yeah.
throw it all in a cooler and put it out on the
Yeah,
porch.
right. There's a lot of people who do that too. I just figured it was easier to take, you know, um, the bigger type of containers or cake pan type of containers and fill them with snow, and then you need to put them on your shelf. So it was kind of cool, actually, although I did miss the entire YouTube world. My
Your sound is
children,
still on. Your video is not on, but your sound is still on, Tommy.
my
We,
children played for most of the days that they had no school, so that was cool.
yeah, that's what you were saying. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, that was
Finally.
cool. That one might be my
That
favorite
is pretty.
It's kind of a pain to get the moving ones in. There's got to be an easier way.
Yep. But he's
Wow,
learning, and that's
moving
cool.
part is kind of weird though. Put it on the screen. Lock it on there.
Lock it on there, honey.
I,
Oh, that kind of makes me feel like I don't know. The motion is kind of funky. Oh, weird. Thrifty Crispy likes that one.
Yep.
What is
Yeah,
my
I'll get real good at it one of these days.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that one.
he
Do
was
a
playing
haul
with the
video in front of a waterfall.
right. There you go. He was
Where
playing.
some gear. Tommy all has his life vest on.
Yeah,
He's
I
got a
got
He's
jacket.
over there spraying him with
yeah,
water out of
I
the.
got I got my flotation jacket right here I
Oh,
can
there
wear.
you go. Ooh, that's awesome. Are you selling that? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually listed. It's got what is this? Mustang survival jacket. Totally flotation. It's got built-in flotation and everything in it. So you can't drown if you're wearing it fishing like now around here.
cool.
We
That's
have a
neat.
lot of people that fall in
Oh,
our
Yeah.
area in the water.
Yeah, couple of year.
Yeah, that's no good.
Oh,
We don't
that
really
one's
have that. Avalanches are the thing that's the killer around here. That's what hurts a lot of people. Is those people trying to hike the back country. And
Yeah.
this year they're going over the highway. Like there's so many avalanches that they can't keep up. They usually will blow and they'll make them happen, whatever that's called. I don't know the technical name for blowing up avalanches, but
We saw that when we were going through where they had the signs up. Even though it was summer, there were signs up.
yeah. It said beware of falling rocks right on the freeway. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, those can be pretty crazy too through some areas.
You're not gonna put a shamrock one up?
You want a shamrock one?
You have one for tomorrow?
I do. Want a sneak peek?
Yeah.
Okay.
She goes, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go off camera though while I set it up.
Oh, okay. So it's really a surprise.
Yep.
Yeah, Mary
Okay.
says, "What a horror snow story! For real, it was crazy. It really was crazy. It was like a ghost town in Denver on the day of the blizzard."
I like ghost towns though.
Yeah, actually, my dad gave me a picture when I saw him today. Let me grab it.
All right, I gotta.
Ooh, you want to see an embarrassing picture here in a second? So my dad gave me these pictures. We went to this. I think I was telling you how I was all into ghost towns and like
Yep.
visiting, I don't know, old jails and all these cool kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, this was a prison that we went and visited in, I don't know, Wyoming when I was little. I was like 10 maybe or something. I guess I should hold it still.
That's pretty cool.
But here's a picture of me and my little brother who's not so little. Oh, there we go.
That's
Okay,
cute.
you want to
cute.
see? This is ready for embarrassing. All you people on the chat, you should feel special because I'm never going to show this picture on my channel. Somebody's going to freeze for me to blow it up.
Tommy will.
No, Tommy, don't do it.
All right, here we go. Here it is.
Now I'm not going to show it.
Oh, that is awesome.
Did you lock it on?
I'm doing that right now.
Ooh, that is cool.
Go through another round.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's a sneak peek.
Okay, ready for my picture now
Yep,
that he's
I got
busy?
you locked in.
Okay.
At least I hope it's locked in.
Here's me and my little brother. I'm not sure where we were, but all right. Can you see the big glasses on my face? I'm pretty sure I have braces in that picture too.
Oh boy.
I guess it's not very easy to see in this because you can see my light.
Back it up just a little bit so I can see the boat.
Yeah, that's my dad's Bayliner. He still has that boat.
That's nice.
Yep, there you go. There's me. Yep, I had braces and glasses.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I talked to my mom. Speaking of pictures, my mom tells me, "Oh, I was making video for grandma because my grandfather just passed away,
Mhm.
and so she was making a video and she found all our pictures from when we were little. She's like, "So when you come over, I have to give them to you, and we're gonna go through them." And I'm like, "Oh boy, like, can I just have the from 16 and up ones? The ones below that, I don't want."
I saw a bunch of your pictures. I saw
When
a
I
bunch
was
of
like
your
15,
pictures.
16.
I loved all the ruffle dresses that you were in some of those pictures.
Those were
Those-
hand me downs.
And they were cute. You could rock it now.
Yeah, they were like the 90s. Like I had this one dress for homecoming, my very first homecoming, my junior year. It had the white, it was all velvet, but it had the white puffy off the shoulder sleeves and it was form fitting. And yeah, I look back now and I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? But I guess it was the style. The dress is probably worth money,
Right? Yeah, probably.
but it did. It had the big poofy white silky sleeves and that stuck out to here from your arm. And then think I still might have the pink ruffly one. I'm not sure. Um, that was my second homecoming, or maybe it was my first prom. I don't remember. It was around that time.
Oh, I let's see. What did I wear? Something I'm sure very pink. I'm sure I could find pictures of that though. I went to prom. Did I go all 4 years? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I have some embarrassing pictures of that though. Like I had this beehive thing looking, I don't know, a bunch of curls all on top of my head. Big.
That's pretty awesome. I can never get my hair like when it was. I've always had really really long hair. So this last time when it got cut, it was, which I do every few years. I get it cut real short and then let it grow out and stuff. But this time around, it's not growing as fast as it normally does. So I probably am not going to do the whole cutting it short like I usually do. Um, but oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's Tommy vaping. Oh, what should I
So
do now?
what are you doing on your screen now, Tommy?
I am actually,
Sharon?
Coffee cups.
yeah, yeah, things that I have available for sale in the store.
I want to bring it down just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I just said. There we go.
He is loving this program that he's
I do.
playing
I
with.
loved. I loved the whole green screen. This OBS
Yeah, you
studio.
look
You can.
happy. You look like a little kid in a candy store for real.
Yeah, he's
I'm
been working on that all day just so that, tomorrow for my St. Patrick's Day live, it it goes off pretty good. So I thought that was pretty awesome of him to work on it.
yeah, that'll be cool. Tomorrow will be.
And I figure, Kimmy, maybe we can put it to use in some future events.
Yeah. I think it's really, really neat. I would be really just as excited as you would be in doing all that. And plus you can the sharing thing is cool. I think that's cool. Just the way that
Yeah.
it is, and then the backgrounds and there's all kinds
And
of stuff. You could
it's a
theme it. You could totally theme it around holidays and
yeah, and it's a totally free program. It just takes and there's tons of YouTube videos like tutorials on it. So I just
Mhm.
been taking it one step at a time, and
Yep, but when he's all done, he can teach me.
Yeah, then you can teach me. Yeah.
We'll have Tommy teaching class 101.
Was that an iPod I just? Oh yeah, I had one just like that. I used to. A
Yeah,
little.
I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we've been kind of doing pretty good lately.
Have you? That's
Um,
awesome.
it's the program that he found um, has helped tremendously. Go ahead, talk about it, honey.
The program I call. Oh, you're talking about the data mine. Yeah, that since we started using that, our sales have shoot, I don't even know. Went up.
A
You're gonna
lot.
have to do that.
What did it go up? It went up. I'll tell you what it went up. Tell you
It
exactly.
went up a lot. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it jumped like 28% in the first week.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a good percentage, really.
yeah, it's a good jump for a week. You know, unless it's just coincidental that we just had a good week at that time, and then with this rise and grind thing that he showed me about the promoted listings, I'm hoping that maybe we can jump another 10%. That'd be real good.
Yeah.
Was that what you were sharing in the chat that I saw earlier? I was trying to pay attention.
Oh yeah, rise and grind's video
A
to that.
change.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. All right, I'm gonna click on that and add to my watch
And
later.
you did watch it, right, Rebecca? That's the one I told you about.
Yep, I watched it.
Oh,
And
did
I'm gonna
you
have to mute myself pretty soon because my husband's gonna walk through the door and the dogs are gonna go crazy.
Okay.
did you get all of your listings in there, Rebecca? Did that work if after the wait?
I haven't tried. I'll try in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, by morning it'll definitely should have them all in there.
But yeah, I love Data Mine too. I've been with them for a while.
And did you notice a jump after you started using them?
I noticed it right away. As
Yeah,
soon as I first did the delist, relist, I sold something that was in my store for like a year and a half.
yeah. Now,
Wow.
are you doing that? Do you have it set up to do that every day?
No.
No. See, I have it set up, and I'm doing like 10 a day through the D list feature.
Cool.
So that way I have activities, right away
All
in the
right.
morning and
I
every
will be
day.
back after the dogs calm down.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you're fine. I understand that. That's man. Like when we went over to my parents' house today, they had their dogs baby gated in their upper level because they just are so wild, right? They're all puppies, but my dog's even like that. It's just she's so little and small, and there's only one of her that it's not as nuts. So,
We just have
land
a
sharks
crazy
still
cat.
around here are still in the chat.
See, Land Shark says run promoted for 2 days and then restart them. I got it.
Yeah.
Right now I'm watching it like doing it 6 days just because that's what Rise and Grind had in his pickers. I'm
I've
waiting
never
to watch.
tried it at 6. I've always done it in a day or 2 days or 3. Depends on where I start it, what is events or holidays or not holidays or tax season, or what is around that time. But I've never tried it to do that many days. To do 6, I'm gonna have to try that. Picking Treasures is here. Hello.
Well,
Hello.
what I'm doing is I'm watching. I do the promoted, and then he was talking about it'll start dropping off after like 5 or 6 days. So I've been watching every day the graph, the spike, and as
Mhm.
soon as I see it start to drop a little bit, then I restart it, and I only do 1%.
Yeah, I remember us discussing that. I'm curious one time if we could get like a poll or something going to see what a lot of people do, because I hear, I know people would say 1%, or people that'll do it at 2.1%, or I know somebody who does it at 16.7%. I'm always curious to see what people do it at, or even if they do when they do a sale on top of a promoted listing, how they even that out and all that. It gets kind of confusing if you have too many different things going, because then you're not just taking a certain amount off of every, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to keep track and you'll get lost with it.
Right, and that's why I only do 1% because I run a sale every day. I have a sale. Every 48 hours, I just have a continuous 48-hour sale going on. Because that way, once it gets down to 48 hours, you have that little red clock that flashes up on the listing. So I hope that maybe like encourages people to buy now, not like, oh, I got time to shop around and I'll come back before the sale ends. So I restart a sale every 48 hours, and that seems to be working too. And the percentage I use on that varies.
Marcy, what's up, Marcy?
Hello, Marcy. Ouch. Glad to see you tonight.
She says, "Hey, y'all." Maybe not in that voice, but
She's
I
like,
was asking Lou about Marcy actually sometime last week, or maybe it was towards the beginning of the week because I forget about the blizzard thing. That I just feel like that time just took away days, and I'm all still backwards. But I was asking Lou Hustles about Marcy. I was like, "Are you guys still doing your show or something? Something like that."
yeah, I talked to her. She has been pretty busy, so I'm so proud of her. She's doing great.
Yeah, I know
And
she just started taking on what, Amazon this year, right, Marcy? I think that's what it is. See, I lurk. I I try to follow. I think that's what it is. Something like that, maybe taking on Amazon, which is a pretty scary beast in itself to take on. Oof.
yeah, I keep like I'm used to like being able to see the green light so I know that I'm talking and it's on and it keeps dropping down so I keep
You
thinking
know,
that it's not on.
yeah, I can hear. I'll tell you when I can't hear you. Yeah, see, she said, "Yep, Amazon is way cray cray." Yeah, it's a different beast than eBay for sure. A different type of just doing everything really, and I think probably a lot of platforms. So somebody asked the other day, what is the easiest platform to sell on? What is your opinion, you guys? And even people in the chat, I'm curious to see because we're all different. What do you think the easiest one? eBay to list to start?
Well, for me, the easiest platform is Macari because once I have it listed on eBay, it's just a copy and paste. I mean, you do all the hard work on eBay, and then cross posting over to Macari and like Facebook Marketplace is just boom, boom, boom. You know,
Yeah,
I can cross post into Macari and Facebook in about a minute to do both of them.
So what do you say, Rebecca? Is
I
it
do
easy?
Macari too. It's really easy to cross post over there.
Yeah, I see that Marcy says Posh. Posh is the place to start. See, I don't have Posh and Macari, so that when I get asked that, I sort of know from what people have said, but I don't know on my personal type of doing it. And so I was curious because I
With
think eBay,
Posh,
but I've been doing eBay for so long, of course I would pick that. Like it's
with Posh, I don't know that where are we at? We're at like 20 some thousand followers in Posh, and I don't know if we have the wrong stuff in there or what, but it's just way too needy for me. I don't even mess with it. Destiny plays around with it, but I won't put my time into it.
We have 20,520 followers.
right, because like Crystal, Rosie's Closet, right? She always talks about how she does really well in Posh, and I think it just also depends maybe on the person or what you can source and where you're sourcing from. I think probably matters too, and what would be easy for somebody and not,
For
for
me,
another.
Poshmark is like a newborn baby. It needs a lot of attention in order for it to grow.
It does.
And we have 256 items up in our closet, and I share it, and for a few days we'll have a couple sales, and then it'll stop for a little bit, and people are talking, oh, once you hit 10,000 people on your account, you'll start selling more, and then when you hit 20, well, we're at 20 over 20,000 subscribers, or whatever they call it for followers and stuff, and it dies if you do not pay. That has to be your only platform. To me, it has to be your
Yeah,
only
it
platform
takes a
because of,
lot of time.
yeah.
I don't even have 4,000 followers on Poshmark.
Wow.
Dee's still in the chat. She says to Poshmark. Like I said, I think it just depends. It's like people when they talk about, well, what do you like more on Amazon? Do you like to sell merch or do you like to do FBA? Well, people have different opinions about that. I know that like Dee Flipping Particles, for example, doesn't prefer FBA. She'd rather do merch. And so I'd be curious what Pat thinks of that. I know that like Dee Flipping Particles, for example, doesn't.
You're echoing, Pat.
You're echoing
Forgot
that.
to mute.
So, I'd be curious what Pat thinks of that.
He's working on it.
I know.
I know for Amazon, I do merchant fulfilled.
Yeah, have you tried FBA or is it just something that you just don't see big?
I don't want to send it in and pay for them to store it.
Right. Let's see. So in the chat, it's much easier if you have the followers. That's from Marcy. I'm guessing she's talking about Posh. Yeah, that's the part that I get confused about. So do you have to do that multiple times a day, every day, or like is it real easy to share your whole closet?
It depends on how many items you have in your closet.
Right. Yeah.
We have 256, and it actually takes a lot to even share all of that. And you have to do it like during parties. That's one thing I've noticed. When there's a party going on, you want to share your closet or as much of your closet as you can during that party. And we have 26 items that we've sold on Poshmark since we started back in November, I think it was. So I mean, it's a good number. It's just you have to pay attention to it all the time. You have to. It's a newborn baby and it needs a lot of attention. And it's one of those platforms that it should only, if that's what you want, let it be your only platform because then you can pay as much attention to it as it needs. But I like Macari. I cross post with Tommy on Macari um, and let's see, and I just started my eBay account, so I'm still learning the ins and outs of that. So
What are we getting the back noise from? Is that Pat? What am I hearing?
I'm muted.
You're not muted. I can hear.
No, I mean the YouTube is muted.
Oh, yeah, I don't hear an echo. I was hearing some like.
Yeah, I heard it too. It sounded weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of people giving their opinion. I'm really glad that we're actually sort of having a discussion about all of these because I'm always curious about what other people think, and like I said just a little bit earlier, I think it also depends on what you can source or what you can get a hold of, on what what makes it maybe your preference of what platform you sell on, depending on what you can come across.
Just the last 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, I started just cross posting the Macari right as I was doing it on I can't hear nothing.
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh no, I just see this thing. Somebody said couldn't hear anything.
Greg says if you have Patagonia, be sure to list it on Posh. Moves quickly. Marcy started merch this week. Been doing FBA since January. All right. Flipping Particles. Dee brought up a really good point about having the Prime sticker for merchant fulfilled. So it's just as good as FBA in the sense of it shipping out quickly. And if she needs a break, I can just box everything up and send it in. Great point, Dee.
okay, so Marcy's gonna list and listen.
You get it, girl.
And it is like with Poshmark too. When there's a party going on, you want to share as much as you can in your closet, and then you want to go through and follow people, as many people as you can, because the parties are set up from what I'm understanding and what I'm seeing is when people are most active on there. So um, it's all figured out for you and stuff like that. But it's I still think that if you want to one single platform, that's a platform to go. But if you have multiple ones, it's a little easier to not have that one because of how much it how needy it is.
All
So
right. Yeah, I think so I would take on, like, with any of the platforms that or anything I really try to do, I always make sure that when I take on something new that I sort of have it I could do it almost with my eyes closed, because for me my anxiety is already like through the roof about things. But I don't want, for example, I wanted to do YouTube, um but I wanted to make sure that I really could do my eBay, with almost my eyes closed, that it wouldn't be, as big of a deal or as stressful, and I didn't make as many hiccups, because I knew adding something else would add that additional stress. And, you get too stressed out and you start making mistakes or forgetting things, or then add live. I mean, I was not prepared for doing live in the beginning. Oh, hello, handsome boy. I see you.
He wants to tell everybody good night.
Good night.
Good night, bud.
sweet dreams.
He's so handsome.
Was
Yeah,
that
for sure,
banana?
Marcy.
Yeah.
Marcy says she's happy she's not the only one getting anxious. Yeah, and Marcy, there's a lot of people that do get nervous about doing something new, and I think that's kind of a natural feeling, but some of us more so than others. And if you don't really have an extra person or a partner, to kind of help, figure it out, or two brains using those two. Not that you can't do it on your own, but it makes it harder. Because, I'll go to my man, for example, and be like, "Whoa, this happened on this, and I messed up this on shipping," and he just looks at me like, "What are you talking about?" What?
Yeah, that's how I looked at Tommy when he was beginning because I don't know what that means, but now I'm learning. So
She says she sold 39 items in 7 days. SBA is at 17, but I haven't sent anything in 3 weeks. Yeah, D Flipping Particles is killing it lately in sales on Amazon and eBay. She definitely has an eye for sourcing. She's totally kicking some behind. D, you rock, girl. You gotta teach your sister all your tricks. Gotta get Chrissy on the same page.
I want to get into FBA like big time this year. I actually want to convert from eBay to Amazon as being the primary source.
Yeah, my mom loves FBA. She loves it because when she spends her time in Arizona, when she's being a snowbird in Arizona, um, and not here in Colorado, she'll slow down on her eBay, and she'll just basically do Amazon FBA. And they go and they do auctions and they pick up, things, and just their pallet kind of worth of things, and then just ship it all in, and they don't touch it after that, and they love it.
Right. That's what I like about it, because it's something you could do on the road, because I want to travel, so
yeah,
if you can retail, arbitrage, source, or wholesale and send it in, it's so much easier. With eBay, you got to babysit everything, babysit your sales, babysit your shipping.
yeah.
Dab Kitty Sparkler. Nicole, what's up, girl? She says, "Hey, sorry I dropped in before and battery died. I wasn't here when you were before, so I'm going to tell you hi. Hey, girl. Hey, Nicole. What's up, girl?"
Oh. Welcome back, everybody. That now my computer's being retarded. Sorry, y'all. All right.
Pat, you all right over there, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just listening.
You look sad.
You look
No, it's been a long day.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah, I need a hug. What happened? I left Walmart and Mama took off on me.
No, she was in for a little bit longer, but then she left.
Oh, get your man, Rebecca. Make him show his face. I want to see him.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We have to make sure you're real, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do that with your man too, Kim.
All right. Everybody's like, she's just making that up. It's a blow up doll. We know it.
Yeah. I got my baby.
Oh, look at that baby.
She's definitely a daddy's girl.
Did you just get in from work? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Saturday, so you worked all day.
Uh-huh.
You got tomorrow off though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 to 7 days a week.
I know you work long days. That's rough work, man.
Pays good.
Rebecca,
Free
Yep.
health insurance.
that's your husband.
Yep.
What's his name?
This is Tony.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
Hey now, nice to meet you.
He
Nice
was
to meet you.
talking about how polite people are when they first meet, and I told him how you farted on our first date.
You got called out, sir. That's funny.
And on the second date, she had to buy diapers.
Let it all out right away, you know. Hey,
It's all
you know
out
what? That's the way to do it. Don't hide that shiz. I mean, come on now. I get it. First date, let it all out. My daughter, whenever she passes gas, she always is like, "I'm loud and proud, Mom." I'm all,
I usually blame it on whatever pets near us.
yeah. People like to blame it on barking spiders around here.
Tommy blames the ducks.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's like, how'd the ducks get in the house?
What is Tommy's background? Is that Mars or?
Oh, that's another new one.
Oh, that is.
I am
cool.
not
Oh, he
sure.
stepped away, so we'll just never we won't be able to ask him.
Maybe he fell in like a crater on the or something.
He'll be right back.
Pixie, you need a glass of water, don't you?
Love the mountain background. Sorry,
I got my soda.
See, this is where in the background, what we would say on our behind the scenes chat that you were getting confused. We would say, "Hey, Tommy, go get me a glass of water."
Yeah.
And the room wouldn't know that you need water, and Tommy would look like the hero bringing you a bottle of water and saying, "Here, sweetheart, here's a bottle of water."
Yeah, make them all look good.
That's right.
He already does that enough, though. He already spoils me.
So who won the prize? You never answered me on that.
Oh, yeah.
How you gonna leave me hanging? How are you gonna leave me hanging?
Tommy.
You're like, they're bowling for fries, and I'm like, well, who won the prize? And I don't know.
Tommy.
Oh, I mean, he looked like he was in the zone.
Joey was all being professional.
They were playing Wii bowling, and she was sending me videos of them playing.
Yeah,
Wii bowling.
Tommy and the kids.
They were having a
Tommy
great
and Joey. Yeah. Joey was all like concentrating, and he was trying. He had that professional, the professional like bowl stance and everything. And I'm like, what are we betting that you guys are so like serious about it? And it was for French fries. And yeah, Tommy won. He didn't even eat them though. That was the thing. He didn't even eat them. They're sitting in a bag in the refrigerator. I cooked them up for nothing.
Secondhand fries are just not as good as when they're fresh.
These are crinkle fries, and they are really good warmed up.
Oh, look at me all fancy in the chat. That's what's up. I deserve that wrench. Oh, sorry.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
I just saw you chuckling, Rebecca, because I was telling you that the other day. I'm like, you deserve your wrench, girl.
I was sharing like a fool.
You were dropping all everybody's links that I was talking about. She was on it, man. You are a good moderator.
I was a bad moderator the other day on someone's room. I put someone in timeout, and then that's behind the scenes. They had to tell me that they were just a person that busts chops.
Did you put him in timeout for 5 minutes? Because there's a 30-second one, and then there's the 5-minute one. Woo.
I think it was 300 seconds, but then behind the scenes, somebody told me, "Oh no, they're just like that." And I'm like, "Oh, I couldn't understand why they were being so rude." And the person just likes to, and they tolerate it. So I'm like, "Okay, no problem."
Yeah, there's some people don't care about some of the comments and stuff like that because YouTube doesn't care necessarily unless it's like really obnoxious, Then,
well, the other day there was like the room I was in, there was like 9 thumbs down, and there was probably 3 or 4 legitimate troll people in there that luckily they don't realize that we see it, 5 or 6 seconds before everybody else does. So.
I can show them what I do.
What's that? Is that your Tony talking?
Yeah, you want to see one of the machines I operate?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
I operate it, troubleshoot it, document, do everything with it. But yeah, this is one of the trim presses I operate on a daily basis. Can you guys? Where is it?
Pull it back a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So there's a load nest, a pick and place that picks it up, the main dial with the press head and the main press itself. Then a robot, that you got to program from time to time because it has a mind of its own. That picks it up, ultrasonic tests it, and throws it on a conveyor up into a blast machine. And then, it gets cleaned with sand and it comes out to be inspected.
Now, what field of work is that?
It's a foundry, but it's like a JIT facility where it's, just in time. So they literally make it like the day of or the day before, and it goes from, the scrap metal, other pieces of metal to being molded to cooled off, inspected, all the sand pulled off, trimmed up and tested and then packaged and shipped out.
So do you work with CNC machines and stuff like that?
No.
Okay. But presses.
Yeah, the trim. I can't really see it that well in there. Oh, because it's off. Yay. I program $1 million machines, but I can't use the phone.
That's all right.
All right.
You're the first Tony that I know that doesn't make pizza. So it's good to see you're working making good money doing a foundry.
That looks like no joke.
Oh,
That's
wow,
cool.
that? Yeah.
So
that's like that is that like a robot?
Well, yeah, there's a couple there. It's a lot more than just a trim press,
Yeah, my son would really like that. He's into robotics.
Well, there's steering knuckles. Like control arms, steering knuckles.
Yeah.
Other presses that I know how to run and troubleshoot, make like differential cases and everything under the sun. Know how to start up, shut down, change over, troubleshoot, all that. Do maintenance on it. I got a review actually yesterday because turns out they want me to be a supervisor now. But at a review, I've been there 9 months, and I've put out like 5,000 and about 5,500 bins and parts, right? Okay, over 9 months, and my efficiency is at 103%. My reject rate, where the bin goes to another manufacturer, they inspect it and they either accept it or reject it and get sent back. I've had 2 bins out of 5,500 bins get rejected. Yeah, it's a 0.03% rejection rate, which 87% is the normal.
What industry are you primarily making these parts for?
Automotive.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was aerospace or the gas industry or something like that.
There's like GM, Ford, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks all high tech. Like, wow, technology is pretty amazing at what they can do.
I've been doing like production and manufacturing, working with like automation and like machinery and stuff for like the last decade. Now before this, it was like injection mold machines and extrusion lines, and like that 4x8 lattice and like that black edging and stuff, Bernard styles, like all that type of stuff. Yeah, I can literally turn a pop bottle into a 4x8 piece of lattice.
Oh wow!
Yay!
I think my son Joshua would like that stuff. He's going to go into. He's trying to get into CNC machinery. Yeah, with General Dynamics. They're a big aerospace company.
Nice.
I see the crew is back.
Yeah, I had to deal with a child issue.
Oh, you just beat him. That's what you do.
That's what I keep saying.
You beat him. You beat him, and then you show him the video how Tommy packs crayons, and then everything's okay. I want to see that video, Tommy. You know, they show like I'm from where I live, Easton, Pennsylvania, is the home of Crayola crayons. You know, that make Benny and Smith, and maybe you could show Jazz how to pack crayons and do a video on it, and you know what I'm saying?
I did. She did real well. We should have recorded that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's YouTube content all over the world, and you guys just you're letting it escape.
Well, so I have a shade deficiency, and Tommy actually came across this video where this lady was talking about crayons and colors and stuff, and so Jasmine's job was we have 120 crayons, brand new, never opened, and her job was to put all the colors and shades together, and then they're gonna write the hold on, brain fart. My brain is going
You'll get it.
the main color, primary color, on the box, so that I know I can just grab it and be like, okay, well, this color is this. So it's to help me as well with my shades and stuff when I'm listing. So if anybody out there that has a shade problem where they can't see shades or they have an issue with color blindness, you can use Crayola crayons to help you with that.
Hey, we got 13, 14 watching, but we only got 8 likes. I mean, what's wrong with the 4 or 5 people? They can't click that little thumbs up button?
Their thumbs are broke.
Well, get the mouse over there and click it. Man.
But yeah, I think I'll probably do a video on that. Maybe. I know there's one out there already, but this one will be directly towards people who are colorblind and have shade deficiency problems. So, and it works. That's for sure.
There's somebody, and if that somebody's in the chat, I apologize that I don't know who you are, but there's somebody that at the end of each listing, they have like this color wheel that they put in as the last picture. It's got all the colors on it.
Yeah, I've seen that in some pictures too.
Okay, Destiny, I got you up to your proper likes.
Why, thank you.
My job is now done.
Oh, actually, I was going to talk to you, Pat.
Why? Did I do something wrong?
No,
Yep.
not at all. No, so I've been doing a lot of research on trying to find like the perfect Shamrock Pixie logo, and there is nothing. It's like it doesn't exist. So I was going to talk to you and see if your son could come up with a Shamrock Pixie design, since he's into the graphic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I'm
let
sure
me know
he can.
how much.
And
let
I
me
think
know how
he'll be
much. So
we ain't worried about stuff like that right now. He does a lot of this stuff for free to build up his portfolio, and he enjoys. To be honest, he watches you guys, and he enjoys busting Kim's chops.
Joshua's a cool kid. I think that I've told this to Pat. I think it's really awesome that he's into robotics and that Pat gives his son the opportunity to be a part of that.
Well, I'll tell you guys.
I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. I want to build a robot. My son loves it.
he was involved in the restaurant too. He used to help me there and work there. And I tell you, when you're in the restaurant business, you sacrifice a lot as a family, and the kids are involved. And sometimes people used to say to me, "Are the kids going to take it over?" And I'm like, "No." And when we heard about the robotics, someone came to him, a teacher, and said, "Hey, Joshua, we want you to be part of the robotics program." He said to us, "I'm like, yeah, go ahead, Josh." Because unfortunately, we're not. It's going to sound maybe a little weird, but we don't believe in sleepovers and stuff like that because we've always done everything together as a family, and we just don't. We've never allowed our kids to like they can meet up, they could do things at school, but we like them here home at night. You know what I'm saying? And so we've kind of held our kids back some in that aspect of socializing and stuff. So then I kind of feel bad about that sometimes because when we were kids, we got told to, go play in traffic or something like that, or
Right.
you went out in the front yard, and I mean, let me tell you, I used to walk through the woods. I used to, I mean, I would go, no, and I think a comedian just talked about this not too long ago, and there was no cell phones back then. I would leave the house and be gone 8 hours, and they didn't know or care where you were. You were in the neighborhood or whatever. And luckily, no one tried to kidnap me because they probably known I was a pain in the ass, and that they would have just gave me back in a half an hour. But so I'm just happy that, and then Josh is a smart kid because he's been around a lot of adults, and like he knows how to. He packs up eBay stuff. He knows how to print the stickers. He does the graphics. We've talked on the side, like we do the web stuff, and we do. So he's ahead in that a lot of aspect. I just kind of feel bad that I've kind of held him back to have a normal childhood life to enjoy going out.
What is normal though? I mean, nowadays, what is normal? It's just how your family. I mean, everybody's different, Pat. You shouldn't feel bad about that. He seems like a good kid.
No,
You did good.
he's a great kid. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a little like I don't. It's good. This is gonna sound a little mean or weird too, but like I don't. Like someone said to him, "Oh, does he have?" No, he don't need a girlfriend. He's just 18 now. I wanted him to not go through those things. That these 15-year-olds sometimes I think they're because they all want to grow up fast and stuff. And I just want him to stay focused because I know life is hard and I tell him all the time, you get done with school and you get yourself a good job and education, and then you could focus a little bit more on girls and stuff like that.
Right.
I know because I was a father when I was 17. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes, I was a father. My wife was 19. I was 17. My dad died. I didn't have a good home life, and my dad died, and I was looking for someone. I met my wife working at Burger King, and I was only 16 years old, and it was the best thing because I probably would have went down the wrong path. And my mom and dad never told me they loved me, so that's why I kid around with my kids, and we joke around and stuff. But it's not easy raising kids nowadays. There's a lot of outside influence.
True story. I think it's the hardest job, honestly. Harder than any job I've ever had. Being a parent. Like and Craig said it perfect right here. If anything is a pain in the arse, you're doing it wrong. Or maybe he meant it. Either way, like I have these times. I have these times where I feel, like a failure or that I'm not doing or I'm questioning myself or whatever it is. And that's just all about being a parent, everybody's different. And so I think as long as my kids turn out halfway all right, then that's all right with me. I hope that, I give them with every possibility, every part of me that, can give them the wings to fly and fly well. But I learned a lot by experience. My parents were wonderful parents, but I really think that experience, just doing things yourself, and I turned out all right. I wasn't so rebellious or, feeling the need to go out and do stupid things. I've always kind of been a little bit of a goody two shoes. So My daughters, it's hard. You have to remember, I'm like right on the brink of technically having this. Well, my daughter's 13, so about to be 14. So we just started into the teenage years. Ask me in a couple years how I'm doing, and maybe we'll really see. But
Yeah, our son just turned 13 on the 9th, and yeah, I'm not ready.
yeah,
I
it's
have to be
crazy how
ready, but I'm not ready.
right? Like I honestly, I seriously thought after I had my daughter that when I was pregnant again, I was like, oh, I got this, easy peasy. You know, you have your first kid and you got the whole diaper bag stuffed of every gadget gizmo plenty. You got 20 of this and 50 of that and 3 of these and 400 receiving blankets and no, another diaper bag in the car. And by the second kid, you're like, change of clothes and a couple diapers and that's all that's in that, you know. But having my kids are definitely polar opposites, and so when I thought that I knew everything, then along comes my son who is completely different from his sister.
Yes, yes, I agree. Both kids are so opposite. Joey's more of like wants to be by himself, and yeah, he'll talk, but only if you kind of push him into talking about things, and then he gets really excited when you talk about things that he's really into. He's getting better with that, which is nice. And he's not a social person. That's why you haven't really seen him a lot on our YouTube channels, because he doesn't like to be the center of attention. Where Jaslyn, you've seen her a lot on our show, on our channels, because she is just let me tell you this, center of attention queen.
He's
But
always
yeah, but yeah,
in the
Joseph is
background.
the one that wants to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah, which is kind of, yeah, it's weird, but
You
we're
know what?
hoping
That's
that
funny that you say that because it's Braden that wants to start a YouTube channel, yet it's my daughter who's always like, Mom, are you gonna go live? And then the first few she'd be all sitting like awkwardly behind me. I'm like, dude, the next time you want to just tell me that you want to sit in the video with me, and instead of being the weirdo in the background, you can sit right next to me.
yeah, every time I'm talking to you, Kim, or I'm talking to Rebecca, or I'm talking to anybody on the phone, it's, Mama, are you going live? Are you live? Are you live? I'm like, no, Joseph, I'm not live. Can I say hi? Okay. But yeah, he is. He wants to start the YouTube channel, and I think it's a good thing because that just means that he's starting to come out of his little shell that he was in. And so I think it'll help him with his people skills, I guess.
Oh yeah, social skills. You know, a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
kids
it.
today, a lot of kids don't even know how to fill out an application or even pick up the phone to call off from work. They have their mommy call off them from work.
Right.
Oh, hey, man.
You know,
That's
let me.
true. You're so right. That's really the way I've told my kids many years ago that even my son, I'm like, if we go out somewhere, that I'm not going to speak for them. They need to speak up and use an assertive voice. So they need to let wherever we're ordering, or whatever it is, what you want, and mind your manners. I think that they need more of that type of skill, honestly, in schools. But what happened to the days of like when I don't know if your guys' schools was like this, where they had, a home ec type of class that was, required that you had to take to learn life skills, how to, do bills and sort of figure out that you need to save some money for taxes, or whatever it is. I wish that it was more of a requirement rather
I,
than certain things being a
I
requirement.
think it's done. I think it's done too late, and let's face it, teaching kids 16, 17 years old 20 minutes and then kind of, it's just not enough.
Right.
You should learn how to write a check. And, I mean, I talk to my kids about, sometimes I'm mean. I'm like, Josh, you don't need to waste $20 on that. Save the money. I
That's not
remember, and that reminds me of something. My older son, Nathan, I remember when we started, like, you give allowance or you do things. And I remember one time we went to the store, and he had gotten $20, I think, in a birthday card from somebody. And we were going down the aisle, and before it'd be like, well, Dad, can I have that? And I paid for it. And I remember, and he was looking at something. I said, do you want that? And he's like, yes. We got up to the counter to pay, and I said, okay, Nathan, get out your $20. He's like, what? I said, yeah, you said you wanted that. Now get out. Oh, no, I don't want it now. He wanted me to pay for it. And I was trying to teach him about, look, we do the basics, some clothes and things like that. But when you get to be a certain age, those extras and stuff like that, you got to, pay for yourself. Mom and Dad can't pay for everything forever,
We're teaching that to the kids now.
Yeah, I think it's important.
And like I said, Joey just turned 13, Jasmine is 11, and if they get birthday money and they want something special, they have to use their birthday money or any money that they've saved up to buy it, because that's an extra. That's something that they want. It's not something that they need, it's something that they want. So they have to learn that we're not going to buy it all the time.
Oh, it's just like his radio controlled car he's got sitting over here. He's got to come up with the money to fix it up and put the parts into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go grab it. It's huge.
Yeah, it's a big car. It's actually one of my old ones that he wanted really bad, but it's got a little 3-speed electronic transmission and stuff in it that's worn out. So it's got I don't even know if that's gonna fit in your screen.
Oh, I can see. Wait, you gotta talk. Oh, here, I'll lock it on you. And that thing is cool. It's huge. That's awesome. It's broken though.
The transmission, the contacts are worn out in it, so I mean it'll go, but it's real jerky and stuttery. So we got to get a new one for it. I think there's a broken shock on it.
One of the things I've been saying lately to my kids is be happy with less. We don't need half the stuff that we get, and it's ironic because we're in this business of reselling and wanting people to buy our stuff, and yet a lot of the stuff people don't even need. And I tell my kids all the time, and and then you always, you're not going to live forever. I know, but if you save yourself a little bit of money and get yourself in a better position, then you have the freedom to pick and choose what you want to buy and what you want to do. And I would rather, in many ways, have more time than things anymore. And I mean, this is why we save, like when I do a Christmas club, and I've been doing it probably for 15 years. I don't know if you guys know what Christmas clubs are.
Yep.
And we always save the money to go. That's how we always afford to go to Disney every 2 years. And we've gone there 8 times in the last 20 years.
Nice.
Yeah. Instead of spending money, because even for my nieces and nephews, I used to spend like $600-700 at Christmas time, and I'd see them next time and like, oh yeah, that's busted, or oh, we don't know, or oh,
right, or ask them, say, hey, what did I get you last year for Christmas? You'd be surprised at how many people are like, wait, what? Well, that's how important that was to them, right?
I started giving I gave my wife's sister, I give her a gift card for the grocery store, and because the kids always want to eat, so. And I say, take care, make the choice, do what you want with them that way. And
we always take cash as king around here. We're like, the best way. We don't necessarily need any more things. We already have enough.
So, Pat, do you fly?
I have, yes. Why? What's up?
Well, we were all discussing earlier about having a meetup in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't flown in 10 years, and that's a control issue. Because wherever I go, I drive the car, so I have the freedom to come and go as I want. And again, I haven't. I don't know if she can hear me or not. She muted the dog.
She can hear you. She
muted.
My dogs are barking, so I can hear you.
You muted me and the dog. Who gave Rebecca my microphone cutoff switch?
Yeah, can you imagine, Pat, if she ever invites you on her channel, she's going to be like, boot! what? Oh, just kidding. Pay back. For all the time you give her a hard time, she's gonna pay you back. All right. Be
Okay.
scared if she invites you on her channel, Pat.
I'm not. If I fly ever again, it would have to be really like I'm going to be honest with you. Tomorrow they call me and say you can be on The Price is Right, and Drew Carey wants me there. Like if we were going to do something, and meet up in a like a state that was close for all, I'd probably wind up just driving. I don't care.
All right, that's I'm thinking. I just probably. Well, I guess it depends on where it is, but
I just I want to be here for a while. Yeah, I got a lot I want to do. I was on the right path, and I got that curve with cancer, and this stuff is really important for me to work again. And hey, just reminded me, Destiny, did you call into eBay yet to up your selling ability?
Sure did.
And what they said?
250 listings, $10,000 a month.
Remember I said something to you last week about it?
Yep. I had to verify information.
Yeah, I did it on my Fight for the One breast cancer page. That I did some donated items, and they did it for me. So that's why I was gonna.
Hey, Rebecca, is there a TV or something on? It's really loud. Or is that me just hearing things again?
That's the dog talking. It's the dog.
PlayStation.
No, my dog's not barking no more.
No, he's talking now. I mean, he carries a better conversation than Tommy does sometimes.
Most of the time.
Oh,
Tommy's so quiet. Is he quiet in person all the time?
Yeah.
No.
Do you notice how quiet I usually am?
No.
No.
Yeah. When is this?
Wait a minute. No one agreed with me?
Yeah.
No.
I am pretty talkative myself, but you outbeat me.
I talk a lot and you outbeat me. But that's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Guys, I actually one day, I'm hoping out of this, I would love to I want to travel and do picking and do videos from the road. And I'm hoping maybe to eventually get into some colleges and actually talk about what I went through as far as entrepreneurship. I don't talk about it much, but I mean, I had $1 million restaurant one time. I lost $500,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I had one time in the bank $300,000.
Okay, pop them in here.
And lost it all.
What is going on?
It's not me.
I love it.
Is that a puppet?
Awesome.
Is it a puppet?
What?
It's a stuffed down. I got you locked, Rebecca. That is
not locked
awesome.
on my end.
Is Craig telling me to leave oxygen?
Yes.
He's not. You got to be careful, Craig.
Can I put him? Now, Craig has a wrench, and so do I. Can I put him on a 20-second timeout?
You put Craig in timeout, and I'm going to put your behind in timeout for double the amount.
He said leave him some
I
oxygen.
know, Craig. Craig likes to be on the naughty list. He just lives there. Lives on the naughty list. What's going on?
Uh-oh. Tommy's background changed. Did he change rooms?
Yeah, I went out to the garage.
Wow. Can you make my background look different?
I could.
Okay. Can I pick? I want here. Look, I want a deer and a bear over here with clouds and like an eagle flying in the sky.
Hmm.
All right, Shazam!
Destiny, are you crying too?
Yeah.
She was popping up. She was.
Why are you guys crying?
You missed it.
Craig said for $25.99 a month, he can change it to whatever you want, Pat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, real friend. $25.99.
Hey, that's the friend discount. Remember?
Yeah, remember you went and told my secret that I charged you $29.99 or whatever it was in installment 19 installments, sir. So you're really behind.
Before me and Craig became friends, he charged me $49.95. No, $25.98.
Well, what's my discount then, Craig? He's gonna be all stubble.
It's a clearance item.
3 pennies off.
Oh Lord. Oh. I'm getting warm over here from laughing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is it gonna dance again? Rebecca, is he gonna dance again?
Whoa, my screen's disappeared.
That was awesome.
My screen didn't disappear. Whose screen? Is it Tommy's?
Okay, I found you guys.
There we go.
It's twerking.
You got a family going on there, or
that's the screen I want, Tommy.
Well, I'll send it to you.
I thought you wanted eagles. Oh, there's eagles. Or wait,
I wanted the wildlife with the Tommy listened to me. He got it right on what I wanted.
Oh, there's the eagle right up there.
Yeah, that looks good. I like that actually.
Fly like an eagle.
Craig, do you want the dragon to twerk?
It looks like the deer standing on Tommy's shoulder.
Okay, what happened to your video, Pat?
They're real friendly.
He's hiding his screen.
Yeah, I'm hiding my screen.
He's pooping.
I'm not pooping. I went and got some of my stuff I bought at Walmart. I was going to show you. If you want to see, I got 4 items here.
Yes,
he wants to show you Tommy's dragon.
Anybody want to see him or no?
Yeah.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Destiny, you gotta talk.
Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second, guys, and then I will put it on you. Does he see it, Rebecca?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize we were the Muppet Show tonight.
Huh? He says Fred's blushing. You're not watching. It's better. Did it just say mama?
You gotta put so you gotta put it by your microphone so you can hear it better.
Ouch! It just got me in the face.
She just got hurted.
Trying to eat the mic.
Yeah, see, you guys are messing with Craig's listing with all this stuff going on.
It does. There are times where it's.
Craig wants to know if you let your monkey ride it.
That sounded really yeah, no. They do sit and talk though. It's kind of funny. Oops, come on. No, stop. Get up there. Ouch. Yeah, you're so ferocious. That's freaky too. Ooh, Craig, she just growled at you. All right, Pat. So what did you get from?
Hold on, I'm in Amazon to see if I can send them in.
Oh.
I never took my phone in, but I only bought a couple things. That one's not even featured. I'm always amazed by actually when I go to some of the Walmarts, some of the clearance prices I've noticed are higher at one than the others. It drives you nuts.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought a bunch of stuff from Tractor Supply yesterday. Got some good deals on stuff, like 75% off clearance. And I didn't buy a lot of stuff tonight at Walmart. I only bought 6 or 7 things. And if I can't sell them on Amazon, also I could sell them on eBay. You know, I heard Tommy talking about that earlier.
Tommy's a
More
dragon.
Amazon than eBay. Who's she laughing at?
Are you done yet? You're shaking the whole shelf.
I can hear her.
She is very talkative.
Who's that, Jazz?
What's that?
Who's that, Jazz?
No, the dragon.
Oh.
It's very it's more interactive than the monkey one. And
Tommy's friend?
Yes, Tommy's YouTube buddy. Yep. She's actually up on my shelf right now. She's snoring at us. But yeah, she's fun.
Whoa, what did I miss here?
What?
All I see is Greg saying, "That's freaky. Do you let the scary monkey ride that?" What are we talking about?
And then he tells us to get our mind out of the gutter.
Oh, holy moly. I apparently missed the good stuff. I'm going to have to replay.
At first, I thought he said, "Get your minds out of the glitter." I had to look at it closer.
I'm listening to you guys. I have to get up a couple minutes.
I can't believe that it's 11 o'clock my time, so it'd be
1 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock our time.
Yep.
It is Saturday night. We are such partiers, y'all. Woohoo!
Right.
The party's tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that's earlier than this. I can handle that. I'll be up and peppy.
Yes, 7 p.m. Central. We are having a St. Patrick's Day live. And we are spilling some beans tomorrow night.
Hey, I'm sorry.
What's up, Pat?
Kim, do you go fishing, right?
Yeah, I love fishing. I could fish every day.
I got these worms.
Oh, yeah, those do all right. It depends on what you're trying to fish for. There's a lot of trout fishing around here, so it's more like power baits type of things.
These sell for a little over $5 on Amazon.
Yeah, there's money in fishing stuff for real.
I bought them for 75 cents tonight.
Nice.
So even after what I paid, 75. I'll still make almost close to $2 on them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to see what I have?
Yeah.
Beans.
Oh my God, she has issues. Tommy,
that
Tommy,
video you made.
You want to buy some? That video she made was excellent.
It was.
I wish she lived closer because I'd be a pain in the ass. You know, I am a cartoonist also, and I would have her helping me edit some of my cartoon video stuff.
So really, you know what the trick is in that type of animation sort of thing, which I do know a little bit about even in drawing. It's just a lot of still pictures.
Yeah, I know.
Programs now that fill in for animation, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you could do, instead of doing, all the 1 through 10 steps, you could do, 1, 4, and kind of skip a few spots, and it sort of fills in the blank for you. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna
play with your beans.
I like the beans. Mm-hmm. So after I made that video, and if I could have called you at that moment, I didn't have cell service. After I did filming part of it and then just taking the pictures because I didn't have the Wi-Fi or anything or cell service at that moment. I bumped my light and I literally spilt all of the beans, 2 bags of beans all over the floor, dude. I was like, I mean, I just looked down and I looked over at my kids and I was like, well, I literally just spilled the beans, dude. I'm a little early, but I'm just gonna be over here. I don't have a sign. Too bad I don't have a sign. Watch tomorrow.
That's great. So tomorrow night we're spilling some beans, and we're gonna have a few giveaways. So brush up on your St. Patty's Day trivia. That's how you will win. Could possibly win free gifts.
What can I win?
Hanging out with
on
us.
my panel.
Yay!
And we all have to have a trivia question,
Yes.
right?
Yes. A St. Patrick's Day trivia question.
Ah, poop.
With the answer, Pat. With the answers, Pat.
Yeah. Oh, Irish Spring. I coupon.
That's St. Patty's Irishy.
Oh yes, it is.
There's a fog advisory for the Bargain Effects channel at the moment.
Name that price. How much did I pay for? That'll be mine tomorrow. To figure out how much I paid for these 2 bottles of Irish Spring soap.
I'm gonna say. Wow.
The price is wrong.
Free, but saying.
Say 35 cents.
Yeah, 50 cents.
$1.
It wasn't clearance soap. What do I want to smell like a?
Oh, sorry, 47 cents.
Yeah. Do you guys have Tractor Supply in your area?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're getting ready for the spring, so they have a lot of clearance in my area.
Oh, might have to check that out then.
Yeah.
I got these.
Nice.
Brand new.
Oops. Sorry,
And
Pat. Let me lock you on.
I got this stuff.
Nice.
These knives, brand new.
Oh, those are nice. Don't show Jaslyn.
Now this is stuff for Amazon, but that's the thing with Amazon. I have a $40 a month, so I gotta, the pressure's on to make. I don't want to take $40 off the stuff I already sold. So you're constantly looking for, and that's kind of why I still do Instacart to kind of give me the cash flow to buy stuff to send in there. The thing is, and I could talk a little bit more about this later on future shows with Tommy, but Amazon is nice, but the margins aren't the same as eBay's.
That's why you want to buy the quantity when you can.
Well, if you're basically you're netting if you do $200,000 on Amazon, you're netting about $40,000. But you could do $2,000 on eBay, and if it's the right product, you could net $100,000. The difference is, to move 5 items on eBay could take 3 months, where sometimes you can move that in a week on Amazon. I sell something almost every day on Amazon, but I tell you, when I first started, I was like, oh, excited, and I started digging into the numbers, and I made a mistake and was doing like match the low price. And here, what was happening is people were listing books cheap, but it would go by the low list price, but not include the shipping. So basically, I was on a couple books, I was losing $2 or $3 a piece.
Yeah.
So I quickly went through my prices and did some adjustments, and luckily I've sold enough of the other stuff to make up for that $20. But I don't think people realize what it takes to sell on Amazon. You almost, when you're doing it, you can't be pulling no money out. You got to keep scaling and rolling up. Rebecca, is that your music in the background? Your TV?
Not mine.
Now, where is that? I thought it was you, Rebecca, that had the background noise.
Unless it's in my son's room that you guys hear.
Yeah, it must be. We can hear
I
like
hear
a laugh.
giggling.
Yeah, because we have no noise down
It's
here.
not really, really loud or anything, but I can hear it. It's not loud enough to keep pulling your screen. Is it pulling her screen?
Mm-mm. Not that I know of. I had it locked on Pat.
Yeah, it is.
Here I am being rude. I'm texting people over here.
So, are we gonna text each other to make sure we're not all asking the same trivia questions?
Yeah,
Or
I think that we probably should maybe share
Yeah.
things before. So
Well,
would
we're
you would like
gonna.
us to do, boss lady?
What's up?
You're the boss lady for tomorrow, right? Is that
Yeah.
what you want us to
Yes.
do?
Yeah. If you have a question, or if you come up with a question and answer, just message it to me so that I know that. So that I know what your guys' question are. Nobody is. Okay, Pat, you're throwing me off here. I'm
That
like
was
trying to talk, and then the stuff's popping up, which
you have
I don't have.
Destiny. This is part of the production of the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it worse because now I'm texting you, Destiny. So now it's like,
Oh no.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go on. I'm gonna go on Facebook and Messenger too at the same time.
oh yeah,
God.
let's get it on. Go.
I'm trying here. I'm
Craig's over
trying.
there
People.
busting it out with 9 drafts done tonight. Pictures to come.
Awesome.
I can't list that late. I start making too many mistakes, but that's
Right.
awesome. I could only do I could take pictures. I could probably do pictures this late, but start
Hey,
to finish.
Kimberly, did you see that artwork I sent that I saw on the wall at the school?
Maybe, yeah, maybe possibly.
Really? You look
In
at
our
my
chat?
huh?
In the chat, in the message thing?
Yeah, in the message on Facebook.
When I looked into from you or the one that all of us are in it?
The one that all of us.
Well, when I looked into that today, there was 42 missed messages. So I had to catch up. So I may have missed it. Oh, right now?
No, it was the last one. I said.
Oh
I said,
yeah, okay. Yeah. I saw that earlier. That's really cool. That's a great saying, really honestly.
Well, it kind of reminded me of sometimes some of the things you say. So I just thought.
Right, it says live every day as if it was your last. And it's true. I always talk about, I mean, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer type of person, but, we are all going to go and pass at some point. And people just sometimes don't choose to go for their dreams or whatever it is, or I'll start tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow. They think they have 1,000 years to live. Nobody gets 1,000 years to live. Like,
Right.
people need to not, waste so many. It's not that you can't have a down day. Like, if you have a down day, you shouldn't feel guilty. If you want to binge watch Netflix, as long as you're not necessarily doing that every day, I guess if that's your thing and it makes you happy and you can accomplish everything in the world, then right on, good for you. But
Well, when Ozark comes on, I've been watched that thing for 3 days.
yeah, I thought you maybe, let's see, what would Pat binge watch? Gilmore Girls.
The Sopranos.
Okay, well, that's a cool show, though. I haven't watched that in forever, but that's a whole era that I really like.
I like mafia stuff.
Yeah, me too. I'm into it. Scarface.
Well, I like Breaking Bad. I like that.
Breaking Bad. That was good.
That was a good show. I never thought I'd like a show where you root for the bad guy.
Right.
Because what happened was the show was so well written, and that's why The Sopranos was that you kind of felt like if you were Tony or if you were now I can't think of his name. The Breaking Bad. What was his name on the show?
I'm trying to think. Oh, it's been so long since I watched it.
He made me binge watch that. I didn't understand a thing about it.
Which one? Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
What didn't you understand? He was a teacher with cancer, thought he was going to die, didn't have no money for his family, and saw the opportunity to be a meth cook and have a lot of money.
That's the part I didn't understand.
Well, you're not supposed to understand meth cooking.
Well, no, I mean, why would he turn to that? Like, I never really understood why he turned to that.
Because it was money. He had to pay his medical bills.
Well, and also he thought he was dying and he was going to leave money to the family. And then what happened was the money was so damn good, he got caught up in the BS of it and just couldn't escape it. Walter
Yeah, I
White.
remember.
Walter,
I remember
Walter
him being
White.
in his underwear. Like I remember him being in his underwear.
Yeah, that was the RV moment where they had to do stuff so it wouldn't get on his clothes, and he came out. But it's funny that you say that because that was on a video or DVD cover. And when I saw that, I said, "Why would I watch that with a guy in his?" I didn't watch the first 3 or 4 seasons. I got wrapped up into it like the 5th season, and then when I did get wrapped up into it, and this is how we got in this subject because Kimberly was talking about binge watching. Boy, when I get binge, I've done it. There's a show called Ozark on Netflix, and I've watched that 2 or 3 days straight because like I want to know what's next, and because there is no commercials.
Right, I'm like that too if I get really into a show. But you know, and it's like I said, it's fine to do those things. It's just more so if you use something as a crutch to avoid all the other things in life, that's when whatever it is that you're doing becomes not a positive thing. But because we just got Netflix, like maybe I don't even think it's been a year. And man, did I watch a bunch of gold digging type of Alaskan shows. I think I watched them all, every single one about panning gold. I was on this whole kick for like a week watching that. Well, more listening to it, but
Yeah, we binge watched just recently the 100.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't wait till the next season.
Nathan's
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Craig's still in the room. I don't know if you saw it. But I guess he's doing it tomorrow around 4:00. He just hit 1,000 subs.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
He's got 1,000 loves.
You said something about it earlier. 3 Central? Oh, darn
4:00.
Craig, can you put your information again, your link, all your information, please? For tomorrow. What you're doing tomorrow.
And Nathan has showed back up in the chat.
Hello, Nathan.
Here I am,
welcome back.
Your chat like I was for Tommy.
What?
Keeping track of your chat. Like I did for Tommy on what was that day? Whatever it was before the blizzard. Or the day of the blizzard. Right? Wasn't that? Something like that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Getting all my days mixed up. I think that was only like 3 days ago, but
is Craig still in the room or?
I don't know.
He might be listening or taking pictures. He said it earlier. Let's see.
I got my trivia question ready for you guys for tomorrow.
It says 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Central on his channel live.
I guess he's going to do a $25 gift card giveaway or something like that.
Yep. To Olive Garden, Texas Roads Steakhouse or something another. I know Olive Garden. I don't know the other ones.
Just came in.
Hello, Kila and Kisses. Welcome. Yes, we are up a little bit late. We're going to be ending it soon.
You're old, Gina. Gina, I'm old. It's way too late. Why are you up this late, Gina? Oh, girl. Or I'm old, girl.
I'm the one that's up the latest.
Right?
Yeah, it's 1:17 by you. It's 12:17 here.
What time is it in Japan?
Right. I think Kim, it's 11:17. Yep, Longhorn Steakhouse and Cheddar's, and then there's like a couple other
Olive Garden.
Yep.
Gina.
I've already entered.
I tell you, I had a lot of messages in the last 2 days from people. YouTube is amazing from California, from the United Kingdom. Somebody was watching the robotics today, was asking me questions from United Kingdom and California. So it's amazing what people get wrapped up into and what they want to watch and stuff.
So how did he do?
Oh, I get I don't know. They did okay. I mean, there was like 35 teammates, but what happens is they go out in three at a time. So if one team messes up, it affects the other two teams on that blue side or the red side. So they're still there for one more day. They're there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's a hard competition because a lot of the schools in New Jersey, they have the budget for and unlimited time to do a bunch of things. So I don't really get wrapped up into, it's funny. His first year, I think he was in, they won, and they went pretty far. And I never go with the attitude that he has to be first, second, or third. Just I go have fun. That's all I care about.
Yep.
Yep.
It looks fun. I think it looks fun. I didn't get to watch it today.
Oh, that's all right. That's why there's always good about replay.
I know, right? That's what I always say. I always giggle when people are like, "I'm so sorry I didn't make her live." I'm like, "There's always the replay, people," and that's all right. I get that people have lives and they can't, binge watch me. Gosh.
I just, what's happening is, I think sometimes though when I'm showing these videos, some people who follow me for like eBay reselling or Amazon, they're like, "Why is this guy posting robotics videos?" And I'm just showing another aspect of my life,
Right.
not trying to be like some other channels and offer different things. So, that's you always think you're going the right route with that, but that's always a different. YouTube is different on how to grow an audience because there is so much competition and content out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My YouTube just asked me if I wanted to just subscribe to myself.
Oh, how nice! You want to subscribe to yourself?
Oh, that's weird because usually you can't.
I'm subscribed from Pat. I'm just kidding.
You can't subscribe to yourself usually.
It signed out on me mysteriously. Signed out on me, so I had to sign back in.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. I don't know what this computer's being silly over here. But that's okay.
Just hit it with a hammer. That's what I do. Okay, maybe not
can't
because
do
then
that.
Tommy's gonna be working on the thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to him.
He's actually has done research to find out like what it's going to cost to upgrade my desktop. I love my desktop. Absolutely. I got it at an auction and I won it myself for pretty cheap. What did I spend for this? Do you remember? I know it was under $100.
Yeah, it was like 70 something.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yep,
Something like
and
that.
it's how much is it? Like he knows all those.
I don't
numbers.
know all the technical terms. My brother, for my son's birthday, wanted to give him some more memory or something on his tablet that he got for Christmas. And he's like, "Well, what kind is it? How much RAM does it have?" And all these things. And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm all just taking pictures of it." He's like, "That's not helping me." No idea. I just know this is what the thing looks like, and I got it from Walmart. Like it was on a bottom shelf on a clearance. It was or on a big sale, but they didn't have the sale advertised, and so it was more of a just coming across around. Let's see, was that Black Friday? I don't know, something like that. We got it for the kids.
Yeah, he had to walk me through on how to find what he was all looking for, and then I did something. I don't know what I did, but he had to come over and then go into like the bio thing in there, and yeah, he had to fix my computer. So yeah,
Give me one,
electronics.
Umbrella Academy. Is that a show? Umbrella Academy.
That's a really good one.
Is it a show? See, I have no idea.
It's a show.
Yeah, I never heard of it either.
They're discussing it in the chat, and I was like,
"So are you in a library now, or is that your actual background over there?"
Yeah, that's his.
Tommy can't read.
That's why they're all on shows.
Destiny reads.
I do. Oh, you should see my book collection I have. I really
Pat,
like that. Hey, I want that background sometime.
That was a joke, Destiny. You didn't get that.
Pat,
I did it.
What?
Did
Yeah.
see Pixie at night,
What?
but I'm tired.
What?
Patrick.
I'm being nice.
Patrick? I will come through this screen. You better
Mommy.
behave yourself, sir. Where's your wife at? She keeps you in line. Don't make me figure out how to get a hold of your wife, Pat. Oh, he's got himself on mute. How cute.
Oh, holy lordy. I love the background.
Oh, now he's showing soap again.
Does it look real?
Tell him to shove some
It-
soap where the sun
That's
don't
why,
shine,
yeah.
sir.
Real.
Oh,
I was
cute,
jealous.
cute, Pat.
Really, Pat?
What's the matter, guys?
Are you mad again?
Did the show go off the air?
He's throwing a
No.
fit. He's his
Oh, yes, it
feelings
did.
are
It
hurt.
did.
I'm out of frame.
Land Shark Picker, please put all your information for your tomorrow's live back in the chat so everybody can see it.
We were.
And what you're giving your giveaway.
Well,
item
at
and
least
stuff.
read them, Pat. I wanted to know the comics. You're not going to read them? You're not going to read me the comics?
No.
Land Shark, he would read. He would read. We need Craig to read us some comics. That's going to be a whole episode. Craig, when are you going to come out with an episode of you reading to all of YouTube? Just anything, sir.
Hey, Destiny. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
The letter that you sent everybody in their box,
Yes.
mine looks like it was photocopied.
What?
Yeah.
I
And
wrote it.
I don't see no 4683 nothing. See that?
I wrote that by hand.
4683. It's not even the right number.
143. Now you got me all confused. 1438.
Yeah, you don't get those letter or those numbers if you can't even remember them.
I got a little. Is this? What is it?
Hey, hey,
Hey,
Take it off his screen. Take it off his screen. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, let's lock on Rebecca. Thank you. Pat,
I 1438, you guys.
You shouldn't be raising that too high, sir. You just keep that vintage bottle a little lower.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
It's a vintage bottle that is very
it's soda pop.
vintage bottle of soda pop. Yeah.
Is this something? Is this something I'm not supposed to have?
Oh
What?
my gosh. He is cut off. Okay, let's move on. Pat! Oh my god. I'm locking the screen on somebody else. Okay, you can show that. Next time, Destiny, you gotta write sticky notes. Do not show.
I still don't know what the heck I did. I don't know.
You look so smart.
And the funny thing is, I don't know the price of this soap because it came in the box that she sent me. I don't know if that meant something. Why did you, Destiny? Why did you send me two bars of soap?
You can smell it. Come here. Because sometimes you need soap.
All the time. We're men.
And that is actually good smelling soap. My man uses that soap.
I love Irish
the
Spring.
soap.
My favorite. Hey, what happened to you? You're all
Well,
foggy.
that piece of candy that you sent me, I like candy. Here's my peeps. See?
They're supposed to be green. I sent the wrong ones.
No, these are the ones I
Oh,
bought.
Kimmy, I got something to show you.
That little
Oh,
a piece of chocolate that you sent me, I like. Landshark picker says I think that is above your reading level. What?
All right.
Landshark Picker said shower before the show. Nathan.
Hey, Kimmy.
yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to be like Pat and throw it across the room, but it is chocolate flavored unicorn
What?
cereal.
The world is coming to an end, people.
They have chocolate now.
I know I can find that. That is awesome. I need to go and find some coupons for that. Coupon it.
But if I was Pat, I would have went like that and it would have went flying.
I know, right? I can't even believe we're still friends after that, Pat. I was so disappointed.
Jasmine still talks about
Never throw anything involving unicorns. It's like my heart.
You know what's so ironic? That night I was having fun goofing around, and then I was told the other night I was totally a different person, and I was, oh man, the butterflies.
Landshark Picker, you definitely have a point, but I can't keep it around in my house long enough to sell it.
I was just commenting too that some of those limited edition cereals, like if you can get some of them in bulk, or get 4 boxes or 5 boxes or something for a fairly good price, like they do good selling in places. I used to coupon them. I haven't done that in a minute on cereal.
I tried this cereal on Amazon, and I couldn't get approved.
that. We have the Fruity Pebble ones, don't we?
What?
There's Fruity Pebble unicorn ones?
Not Fruity Pebble, just the regular unicorn ones, and we got some Cinnabon cereal.
You guys had unicorn donuts.
Hold on.
We don't have no unicorn donuts here. I love unicorns.
I forgot we had that stuff. It was.
They're on L4.
Hold on.
See this castle I got?
That's pretty.
Yeah, I know.
I like your castle.
I picked this up at the.
Is that Rapunzel's castle? That looks like Rapunzel's castle. Is that what it is?
I don't know, but it's nice. It opens up and.
I just got a new subscriber.
It's got like a battery compartment. It was the right price, so this comes out like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Rapunzel. I think it's Rapunzel, the movie, or one of those.
It's amazing the stuff that people donate or throw out.
Right.
Again, like I said, when I'm buying for my nieces, this was probably the toy I bought for them 2 years ago.
And I bet you it's probably ridiculous. The retail of that plastic.
It's probably about $35 brand
new. Probably. I can't tell you how much
I bought a Melissa and Doug barn used, and I was able to sell that for half price of new and still made pretty good money on it.
Ice back. I have this.
Oh yeah, fruity.
What?
They're Fruity Pebble flavored Lucky Charms.
Not Pebbles.
Yeah, they taste like Fruity Pebbles.
Cool.
But they're
but
Lucky
they can't.
Charms.
Where does it say Pebbles?
No, that's what they taste like. It's fruity,
I know,
but it's Lucky Charms. But it's 2 cereals in one.
That you got mad at me when I showed the soap that you sent me. Now I don't want you representing fruity Lucky Charms as Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is my favorite.
It's mine
cereal.
too.
Yeah, and I like Fred Flintstone. Matter of fact, if you think about Fred Flintstone, he's like the
I think they do have a Lucky Charms with only the marshmallows.
All the unicorn marshmallows? Yeah, just start picking those all out, people, and send them to me in the mail. No, I'm just kidding. Just all unicorns.
And then when we got the Fruity Lucky Charms. Hold on, trying to get this open. They had this too. It's
Oh, see, Thrifty
honey bun.
Christie's got some. Ooh,
Doesn't that
Honey
look good?
bun.
Oh, hide that.
sugar filled. I bet
Yeah,
that's
you have to
good.
hide that, or my husband's gonna climb through the computer.
What? My man seriously like is obsessed with cereal too. I don't know what that is.
It
I have no idea what that is.
haven't tried these ones, but we did try the fruity Lucky Charms, and they are very good. They do. They taste just like Fruity Pebbles. I like. I ate the whole box. I ate them as a snack. Like
Right.
that's how dangerous it is.
Thrifty Christie says she's all over here with my chocolate peanut butter Cheerios, and you guys are all up in the fruity stuff.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, a bunch of Fruit Loops over there. Thrifty Christie. I'm with you on the chocolate peanut butter type of thing.
So what is your background now, Tommy?
Oh,
It's foggy.
it's my screen.
Oh,
Oh, oh! I thought it was foggy.
Hey, Destiny.
Yes. It's a banana.
Do you remember the first time we talked?
You threw a box of cereal.
No. When you were training me how to do the hangout,
Yeah.
I was saying something about. I asked where the monkey was, and I said you bring. And you said the monkey wasn't there. I said you bring the monkey, and I'll bring the bananas.
I have a monkey there, and I have one hanging up. Oh, well, there was one hanging up behind that red jacket. I have two, three monkeys.
What happened to the Pringles chips?
Oh. The Pringles chips are hidden. Here's the other monkey.
Now, what is all those bottles of stuff on your shelf behind you?
You'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sneak peek. No, it's all good.
I thought maybe you were like setting
Pat
up.
likes to ask 20 questions.
What's that?
What did she say?
Nothing, Pat.
Let me time her out. I mean, how do you do it? Let's see. There we go. I'll time her out.
Hold on.
Now she doesn't have the privilege of seeing me.
Oh.
Hey, Pat, you still
What?
there?
Yeah.
You want to see the biggest Crayola ever?
Sure. Why not?
Wow. Hold on. Okay, here we go. You looking?
Yep. Keep
All right.
going.
Oh, oops. Hold on.
Keep going.
All right. Here we go.
Keep going.
Whoa! You let go.
That's pretty cool. Where'd you get that?
We got it at a yard sale actually, and there's 4 of them.
How much did you pay?
A quarter a piece. Somebody made
Wow.
those. Yes,
Wow,
I think
that's
somebody
great.
made those.
I thought you were going to tell me you paid $5 a piece.
Quarter a piece. They wanted them gone.
Yeah.
So we picked them up, and
You know where they would be neat? Like at a daycare.
yeah, we
'Cause
had
then
them up in the kids' bedroom. I
Yeah.
actually have pictures on my Facebook where their kids are helping them put them up and put them into the wall and stuff. And so, please, thank you. So I would put hooks in them and sell them. Yeah, Tommy was talking about, oh, this will be one of our giveaways. That's really big.
Yeah,
that would be
you could do them low. Well, but you live in a small town, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We
shipping.
Where did I miss a phone call from? Oh,
But I might put them in because I eventually would like to have like a craft room. So I think those would be really good in there. And so it would. The people around here don't want to pay anything for those. Are actually worth some money. But
do you have any towns that are close to you? Like if you put it on the Facebook Marketplace, I think that
the biggest, the closest biggest town is about an hour away.
Are they? Are those crayons painted on both sides?
Just one side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're meant to be put on the wall.
They would go on a wall. Yeah, they would look good in, like I said, a daycare where the kids could learn colors.
I was thinking a back or like a headboard or a back behind something. I think would look really cool too.
Yeah,
daycare.
What we were
Bathroom.
initially going to do with those, because I was having issues with my lighting and stuff like that, we're actually going to build them up and turn them into a shelf and then put LED strips around it behind my computer, so it would shoot, the light would be at me. And yeah, that didn't quite work out that way. So, and I want a green one, so Tommy's got to make me a green one.
Get to work, Tommy.
But not at this point. I mean, we got a lot more pressing stuff to do other than thanks, babe. I did.
Is that Jazz?
No, it was Tommy. He brought me some coffee.
I know. I saw him over there yawning. I was like, and then I started yawning because he was yawning.
Well, I probably started it.
But yeah,
and I have you guys in timeout being able to see me, but you could still.
Oh, no, the whole world is gonna end, Pat.
It is.
It is. It is. It's gonna end.
Oh my God! I thought I was supposed to be on Pixie's show at 7:00.
Yep, tonight. Yeah, tonight at 7 p.m. So hope everybody can make it. And we have 14 people watching.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, here we go.
And we have 16 likes, Destiny, because we got to push the likes.
Yes. 7 p.m. Central, my channel. We are doing a St. Patrick's Day live.
With who?
Kimmy, you look so serious playing with those games.
So we're going to have Miss Kim, Borderline Hoarderish with us. Pat D72, Pat D's 72 with us. Miss Rebecca will be with us. The Bargain Effect Tommy will be with us. And we will also have Mr. Todd.
Flippin' Hustler. The king
with
of
us.
confetti himself.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and then I was like, wait, that's not going to come out right. I know I was going to twist that one.
Yeah, I've been saving up a little stash. I had to hide my confetti because my cat eats it. And so I started stashing it in an area that she can't find it. She literally sucks on it. Like she sucks on it like it's a sucker. Really? How does this in any way, shape, or form look appetizing?
I don't know. Our cat plays with empty toilet paper rolls and towel rolls.
Typical cat. My cat eats the confetti and
shiny.
Kind of looks like a chrome fruit roll-up.
She sucks off the handle of a plastic grocery bag. She eats the handle. Just the handle of a plastic grocery bag. She sucks on it.
So are we supposed to have everything green for tomorrow?
What's that? What?
Everything green for tomorrow?
Please wear green tomorrow.
Well, I'm saying I got green sanitizer.
Awesome.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm gonna have green beer.
Green hair?
Beer.
Tommy's gonna make us some green beer. And I will explain these tomorrow that are on my shelf.
I'll have green Mountain Dew.
I'll have a
green poop.
Water.
And we'll have a couple little YouTube buddies with us tomorrow. They're going to be all decked out.
And interesting.
Yeah, so
7 p.m. Central.
7 p.m. Central.
Yeah. I'm excited.
And you all have to make sure that you wear green.
I'm going to wear green. I only have one green shirt, but I was going to sell it, and I haven't sold it because I was like, I'm going to wear it for St. Patty's because it's the only green shirt that I have. And so that's why I'll wear my green shirt.
Yay, you didn't sell it. Bad that you didn't get money, but good
I'll
that
sell
you
it
wear
though.
tomorrow.
I mean, it's not very. It's not anything that's like some high dollar item, so I'm not losing out on a whole bunch or something like
Well,
that.
I wish I would have known you didn't have any St. Patrick's Day shirts because I have
What?
tons and I would have sent you one.
Oh, sure. And I'm really surprised that I don't, because I like green, but I don't really just. I guess I haven't bought a whole lot of green stuff. I'm more of a like plants and that type of
Yeah, half my
green.
closet is green. The other
Yeah,
half
mine's
is
gray and black.
yeah.
There's
I have
my
some gray
closet.
and black, and
Gray.
I don't know what Pat's talking about.
I couldn't hear.
Never mind.
We can't see you, Pat.
That's because Kimberly's picking on me tonight. So
Oh, I know. Everybody, I'm sure, feels real sorry that
I'm punishing her.
you. Oh, you're punishing me. Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
do.
Lordy.
I'm so sad. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, I'm gonna go stare at the back of my eyelids for a few hours,
Yes.
and I
I
will
know,
talk to you
right?
guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep, we are going to head out. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you are not showing some love to people, the wonderful people on my panel, please do. Don't forget to go check out Landshark Picker's channel tomorrow for his giveaway. And with that, don't forget to hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, the little bell for tomorrow night, later today's St. Patrick's Day celebration. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Good
Right.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hubby says bye
Oh,
too.
Bye,
I
Rebecca's
1438, you guys.
I 1438,
1438.
y'all. So what's up?